because I thought it was like, yeah, Michael Bay's doing it, and I'm like,
It wasn't bad, even though it's a Michael Bay
no, no, no,
movie.
no, hey, you didn't let me finish, did you? You just
Okay,
sort of like, it's like as soon as I said Michael Bay, like, uh, I thought,
yeah, okay,
I,
go on.
I thought, okay, I'm probably gonna have to wait until it comes out on TV rather than, in a sense, bust my nut to go get it on DVD. The same. I mean, with the trailer for this one, I'd probably say yes. This is probably decent enough to go watch it in the cinema because it's ticking the boxes.
What I liked the most was,
And
I mean,
of course, Sume's just big enough fanboy that he's going to eat it up, not realizing the
Hey,
series is.
Joe, just like Sume interrupted Sass, don't interrupt Sume. Okay?
my favorite thing about the trailer was how they did Rocksteady and Bebop because those are classics. You can't mess with classics, and they did it right. Thank you, sweet Tobin.
You know, sorry, but I just the interrupting gets a little much.
And I am sorry about that, Sass.
It's no harm, no foul.
Goes on my end.
All right.
So saying though, anything that's made by Michael Bay, I just don't watch.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm with you on that.
I will agree that the last Transformers movie, the Dark of the Moon one, it was really bad. Like after like the first,
Sume, you can expect that the next TMNT movie, if not this one. I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm
uh,
not interrupting you. I'm just
No. That's fine.
oh,
At this point, that's fine. Okay.
huh?
it's like after the second Transformers movie, it's like the wow factor, the factor of actually wanting to watch the movie, it just went.
The only thing Michael Bay could have ever done right, James Saban will never let him touch. He could do Power Rangers right because all it is explosions and people fight.
He
He
probably
doesn't
could.
need to come up with a good story for that. All he has to do is give people in costumes, have the fucking fighting things, and have giant monster battles and explosions.
Hang
He
on,
The
probably
only thing
could.
he can't fuck up.
He could probably do a better job than Steven could.
Yeah, I would.
Anyone could do a better job than Jonathan Zakor could at this point. I could bring Vince Russo in from Spike, and he could probably make a better right now.
Well, they've already got Sheamus in this one, so you never know.
I'm just
They
basically.
picked Sheamus over CM Punk, by the way, for the role. I don't know if you knew that or not.
What
What
movie?
role?
TMNT too.
Oh,
Oh.
really? Oh, there you
Yeah,
go, Tobin. You gotta watch it. It's got a wrestler in it.
No,
yeah,
he's doing
that's
the
no,
the one.
no,
voice.
I'm just going to avoid it like the plague. I, I'm just going to avoid it as much as possible and hope it never.
Yeah. Then someone turns around and says Megan Fox is in it, and you're like, say what?
No,
No,
it's Megan Fox's all look, no brains. So I'm
no,
not
I
gonna.
know. I'm just,
Well, she was good at the first two movies, and then they just dropped her like a
yeah,
sack of
that's
potatoes.
because, yeah, but then
Because
again,
she
didn't
made
she
racist
went
comments.
cuckoo, didn't she?
I
In
don't
between
She
know.
half
made
Yeah.
of the two.
racist comments and
Yeah.
welcome
I
back.
mean,
Welcome back. You've entered into the zone of Michael Bayism.
I would no, but I would say this:
Run
is that
while
Michael
you
Bay
can.
did Bad Boys good.
yes, Bad Boys 1 and 2 was really good. I like that. I did like those movies. I'm gonna
Well,
watch them again now. Thanks,
First,
Sass.
brilliant.
Michael Bay's movies get better the further back in time you go.
Yeah. No, he's got he. You know.
Remember when Shia LaBeouf watched his movies when he got to the Transformers trilogy series?
Yes, that was hilarious. The
Just
looks on
Even
his face as I was that bad.
no, I don't think it was. He was no, he was not that bad in the movie. It was just the whole plot was just bad. So it was not like any one person could shine in that movie. It was just bad. Like
Yeah.
after
it's like
Revenge of Fallen, it's like
Michael Bay movies are like Roland Emmerich movies. The further back in time you go, the better they become.
it's like as soon as you hit like if you watch like the first two and you're like I'm done. Okay, you'll have a good view of the series. You watch After Revenge of the Fallen, and you're like, nope, I'm done. That was the worst movie I ever watched. And that's saying something, considering there's some really bad movies out there.
Yeah, I'll just refer you to Going Overboard first, but on that list.
I mean, I
Wait, is
like.
that film? Wait, Dave, is that a film title or is that a
Yeah,
statement?
it's Going Overboard. It is a Adam Sandler movie.
Oh God,
Adam
Because I think
Sandler
I
movies
thought.
are either
his
fun
movies are
or
hit and
really.
miss too. His movies are hit and miss too.
Trust me, that one was. It's in the bottom 10 worst movies of all time according to Rotten Tomatoes.
Is
Okay,
that the
I
same?
so
Is
wonder
that
what
in the
the
same
other nine
ballpark?
was.
Is that in the same ballpark where Adam Sandler just basically plays himself as a woman and just does basically Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy sort of deals?
Oh
No,
no, no,
that was Jack and Jill.
that was Jack and Jill. That's
That movie. I actually was unfortunate enough to be over at a friend's house and he was renting that.
yeah.
I was forced to watch through that. That is
I'm sorry.
a couple
That's
hours of my
torture.
life I can never have back.
okay,
That would be torture.
guys, I have a question.
Yeah.
Should I watch Avengers: Age of Ultron and Ted 2 or not?
Avengers Age of Ultron,
Which one?
yes.
Which one was
Ted
the second
2.
one?
Don't know about
Ted.
Ted 2. I never had the courage to watch Ted 1.
If you've seen the Rise of the Avengers, then yes. Age of I went to go see that in the cinema, and I went to go see that in 3D. That breaking my first rule of saying never ever see a Marvel film when it's in the cinema. Because I usually sort of think, yeah, the trailer is like, because it really, I mean, it's like with Spectre, it really threw a lot of things that, I was like, I could tell the story's going to be good, but at the same time, you've basically thrown it in the trailer, which a lot of films do it nowadays, and
Yeah.
it was pissing me off.
I know it's
I've
it's
also got Ant Man. I don't know if I should watch that.
it's Ant-Man's decent. It's more popcornish, which is really kind of odd when you say that, but
I
it, you
mean, it's
it's more
massive.
lighthearted and not don't take it too seriously. But
Well,
as it stands on its own fairly decently and
um,
ties a
the
few
only the
things in.
only director I know that's made really good movies that don't do well in films is what's his name? The guy that made Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, Michael Judd,
Yeah, he's made Idiocracy and he's made
King
Office.
of the Hill.
Two of the best movies I've ever seen, and they never did well in the theaters. I never understood
And he
why.
used to do King of the Hill TV series.
Yeah, I don't understand why the movies he made did so bad in theaters. They were so good. I guess they just weren't made.
I think with most films that don't age very well is because they have things in them that are dated. It's like things that like
Well,
I was like if you take You've Got Mail, that's gonna be so dated in a sense because they could see the technology is shit.
Yeah,
well, well. There comes a point where the movie becomes timeless for its time too. Too
Oh yeah, yeah.
like it's like A Few Good Men and stuff like that.
Lion King. I had to jump in there with that. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, Lion King's yeah, but that's an animated series that, in a sense, that can be enjoyed by all. But in a sense, you've got films that won't be enjoyed by all because of its plot story. It's like Mystery Men. That's a bit of a hidden classic because, in a sense, a lot of
What
people.
about Time Stop? I think it was Time Stoppers or something like that. It
If you're
was
saying
like
Time Cop with Jean Claude Van Damme, I
no,
would rather.
no. Hold on, let me Google it real quick.
I actually saw Time Cop on
Time
television.
Cop was a decent idea ruined by a
Jean
bad
Claude
Van
script.
Damme.
No,
That
it
and the
was
fact
ruined by Jean Claude Van Damme, Greg.
it was
Just
ruined with
face
the
it,
fact.
he can't
Sorry.
act.
It
Yeah.
was ruined by the actual fact that they made several level sequels, and it was like, oh, okay, so basically you're gonna make Jean Claude Van Damme be like a cool martial arts guy, then bring in an Asian person who's doing martial arts just for the sake of it. And I'm thinking, well, why don't you just get Chuck Norris in it?
And then they did it, if I
They actually
remember.
did Chuck Norris.
Yeah, I think they did at one point in time.
Okay, guys. Just so you know, good on the top on the lowest rated movies of all time. Going Overboard is number 17. Just so
Wow.
you know.
Uh,
Okay, it is the first major movie on the list, except for the disaster movie.
Says, have you seen Clock Stoppers?
Oh,
uh,
hang on, yeah, that's the one where it's got. I know who it is. It's Amanda Baines, isn't it?
I don't
It's
think
like
so.
no, I'm trying to think. I know it's where they could stop time and they could just
Yeah,
muck around with crap. It's
yeah, it was amazing, but
yeah, I think it's got Amanda Byron and Frankie Muniz in it. From
no,
Yeah, it's
you're thinking of another movie. You're thinking of another movie. It's got yeah, it's not got them in it. It's got Jesse Bradford and Paula Garcias or something like that. But it's not got them in it. That's I'm trying to think of what movie they were in together because they were in a movie together.
hang on. I think this is one where it basically fucked up a career, didn't it? It was on the slippery scale.
Big Fat Liar. That's the movie they were in.
Yeah, I knew it was Big Fat Liar after I said it was like with Amanda Byron and Frankie Muniz. I know
That one
Frankie.
wasn't too bad. It's just that one was really aimed at like their.
It could have worked, but it had too many gags in it.
It was just. Eh, I
It was like
mean,
going
they could have done better with it. They really could have.
going on with Frankie Muniz. It says it's like Agent Cody Banks. They had so much good with that in a sense. They had Ian McShane, even though he's British, but still,
1 second.
it was the
Holy
second
crap!
film.
He's 30.
Who?
Frankie Muniz.
The guy that played Anakin Skywalker's in his early 20s, early mid 20s, if I remember correctly. Poor bastard.
Mm,
Oh hey, one of the people that was in Big Fat Liar he's a Turk from Scrubs.
yeah, he was. I think he was the assistant or something. No, hang on. Pull-
Okay, let's
I'm
see here.
pulling things out my ass now with that one.
Any private jets.
Oh dear God, he was in Sharknado 3.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Frankie
Troy,
Muniz.
there's a film credit everybody wants.
Yeah, as soon as I heard Sharknado, I was like, yeah, that's gonna go downhill. And it's gonna be one of those ones that's
Jared
gonna be in the
Fogle was in
bargain bin
Shark.
DVD collection.
And
Just
then
wait, they're probably going to do a 4 or 5, and who knows how many more.
I believe
He
David
was also
Hasselhoff,
in he's also in Zoolander 2.
who Frankie
well,
Muniz.
Zoolander 2 is going to be great when it comes out.
He is Harry Lulu or something like that. I can't pronounce that.
It makes I like any movie that makes fun of absolutely everyone and everything.
Oh my God, Zoolander 1 was hilarious.
Especially that gasoline fight.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't. I think I only seen Zoolander once,
Oh
and
dear God.
I was like,
Timid,
yeah.
Timmons, we have found Timmons Bayism.
Oh dear God, they've got Justin Bieber making a cameo in the movie.
What was that film that had Halle Berry, Richard Gere,
I'll be sure to bring Timon a giant stuffed
absolute
shark that can
shite?
fly.
Okay,
Okay, had to
here.
deal with a stupid telemarketer.
Okay, Dave, would you like to hear the cast for Zoolander 2?
I actually have seen it. It is ridiculous how many
Okay,
people are in it, but
it's
they're
not
all
bad.
cameos. That's the thing.
We've got Lenny Kravitz as a cameo. We've got Usher Bean himself as a cameo. We got Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus. We got Justin Bieber, all doing cameos. Then we've got Joe Jonas as the husband of Coco Chanel.
Well,
Uh,
they're already. You don't need to read them all off.
and then Ariana
Okay.
Grande is Coco Chanel. I'm like, what? What is
Yeah. No.
this?
They're all cameos, but that's the thing is that movie's already being blasted because of Benedict Cumberbatch's character.
Oh,
It
yeah, I
makes
Because
heard
it's
fun of
about
overly.
that.
everyone,
What?
Dave. That's the thing that the first movie did.
I don't.
It makes
I'm
fun of
just.
everyone. I don't see why people are pissed when it makes fun of everyone.
I mean, because people can are perpetually pissed anymore.
Oh,
Perpetually pissed about what about David Cumberbatch?
it's like the
His
guy.
character is effeminate, and the 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 movie's already being attacked because of that.
Oh, that reminds me of the
Man
one
just
guy
wants
when
to
I
be
was
gay.
Yeah.
went to go see Airplane and said, "I'm offended by the jive talkers," and I'm going, "You're not offended by any of the white
Oh,
characters who are."
There's
The
always
entire movie is designed to be offensive.
So,
That's again the
That's like
point.
the Naked Gun films when you have O.J. Simpson, but you
Yep,
didn't know he was going to be a murderer.
they're designed to be offensive.
Exactly.
yes, back when you thought OJ was funny, and then you.
Or
And
Spy
then
Hard, and it's
he
like,
decided he wanted to kill people.
Yeah.
well, he didn't go on a mass spree, but he was just being a dick when he.
But still, I mean, okay. Anyways, what am I doing? I don't
And
have
we
any
can all look
idea.
forward to the T- TV movie on the OJ trial.
Ooh, February 12th. Okay, yeah. I might get some people together to go watch that with me because I can't watch me alone unless it's like at home. If I go to the theater, I gotta have people with me. Sorry.
Eh. Which one is
Eh,
this?
Zoolander 2.
Oh, that comes out like either the same week or the week before Deadpool. I think it comes out the exact same week.
Oh, that
Uh,
is one thing I'm going to watch. It's
Let's
just
see.
so
It's
fucking
the second
sexy.
Friday of
Yeah, it's gonna be a
February.
battle between those two. I think Deadpool will win out in the long run, but Zoolander will fight for its right.
Let's see. It's the exact same day as the Deadpool movie.
okay, that's what I thought.
Same
I'm
day?
exact same day in America.
So
Mhm.
both movies are basically going to eat each other alive in the box office, leaving none other alive. So I hope no other movies come out that
Cause
time.
we
Yeah.
because we got Ryan Reynolds doing Deadpool, and then we've got a Ben Stiller movie the exact same day. Yeah, it's gonna get a bit crazy.
I will tell you, the Deadpool will win just because of the fact about the comic fans.
Yeah, it's the same as
Mm,
basically Star Wars would beat anything this Christmas.
Oh yeah, but
Until
you know,
until either A, people figure out that the movie's terrible and it plunges like of the great beyond, or
mhm.
two, people actually love it and begin burning down theaters to try to get to the film.
Yep.
Those
Well,
are
let's put it this way. You know what comes out the same week as Star Wars?
what.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Also, that's where
Star
that
Wars is
joke
gonna
comes
win.
from. Where there's like
Yeah.
three stormtroopers and there's like Darth Vader with the Emperor's. He says, "Yes, have three for the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie."
No,
Yes.
no,
Comes out.
Yeah, I get it
I am
now.
not telling my family about that movie because then I will not hear about it. Or I'll not stop hearing about it because then I'm like, oh, let's do a marathon of all the movies because we basically
we
have
like.
every movie on DVD. We're just
Yep.
missing the last one, the shipwreck.
Oh, and of course we also have to have a Tina Fey and Amy Poehler movie coming out the same week too.
I'm really scared. All I'm doing is if I can get the month in 2 weeks when I get my next paycheck, if I have enough money to do get buy it for this Christmas party because it's
And a
like
Bruce Willis movie? Oh my
oh
god.
god,
I
it's
didn't know a Bruce Willis movie was coming out. Jesus.
wow. What
Bruce
is
Willis still
it?
does movies.
Please
And he
tell me
needs
it's
to
not another.
apologize for the last Die Hard movie.
Is
Yes.
is it another Die Hard movie, Dave?
No, it is not. It's called Extraction.
Oh,
Like I said, he needs to
okay.
apologize for that last one.
It's
Okay, hold up.
he,
Let me look
he,
this
he
up.
it's called Extraction. A former CIA operative is kidnapped by a group of terrorists. I'm assuming the former CIA operative is Willis. When his son learns there's no plan for his father to be saved, he launches his own rescue operation. That's what
Okay,
the
hold.
movie.
Okay,
Really
well,
stupid Die
okay. The
Hard.
movie poster looks pretty badass. It
I
really
like the.
does.
I
I
do
like.
like the movie poster.
Yes, but that doesn't mean the movie's gonna be good.
I
That
don't
never
even know who's
does.
putting it.
Oh, there's a trailer. Hold up. Let's watch the trailer.
You
That's all to be
watched that
interesting.
trailer, so man, I'm just waiting for Dave to get done with whatever he's doing.
I'm good. I'm good now. All right. Yeah, all we're ending up is
All right. Are we starting? Because if so, I'll just hold up on this.
Well,
yeah.
we've been taking out the railroad tracks for a while now. We're just flying free on that
I
ice.
don't know. Were we on the tracks to begin with?
I don't think so, but don't tell anyone else that. They might get scared.
But we have the worst movie of all time that we gotta bring up. Just one more thing. Why it's a rated 5, I have no idea, but okay.
I will be right back. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Yep. Worst movie of all time, in my opinion. Well, considering the fact of how they start the movie, is a Turkish movie. It's also known as Turkish Star Wars, considering they lifted actual footage from Star Wars for the movie.
That's that animated movie that was basically an animated rip off of Star Wars. I forget
No,
the
no,
name.
yeah, no, but they the Death Star blows up in the first 3 minutes of this movie.
I don't. That's okay.
I mean, it tries to combine Star Wars with Planet of the Apes and Star Trek, where he fights the Gorn on the planet.
What the fuck? That's all I have to say. It's like, why did you have to destroy so many great things?
It's the work. It's just horrible.
I know.
I found it on YouTube. YouTube put out the five biggest Star Wars ripoffs of all time, and this was number one because of the fact they actually lifted footage.
Somehow.
God, it was bad. But since it was made in Turkey, they can't. Lucasfilms couldn't sue for it.
Oh, there's. I need to find it again. Where there's, I think, an Indian film
Define maiden turkey.
that actually rips off the Doctor Who theme. With the
Oh no, that's
biggest
in
song.
this. That's in this too. And so's the
Yeah.
Indiana Jones theme. The Indiana Jones theme's in the movie too. When they were showing this, I was going like, "Oh my god, can you rip off so many, so much other shit?"
It's like define made in Turkey. Like I said, at some point in time with enough ripped off shit, there should be a lawsuit waiting.
Oh, it's not as funny as when one bloke who actually looks like he's got glasses like Harry Potter and seems to have the scar, and he says, "Oh, J.K. wrote books about me," and I'm like,
Uh, Dave, do you want to get started? Because we have at least two viewers in the chat.
Oh, we have viewers.
We have
Wow.
Barfello 15 and Pray for Brains.
Oh no, they hide in my chat so they get points.
Yes.
They're not actually
They're
there.
probably viewing though.
No, they're not.
they're like looking at the pretty points, like pretty.
No, they
No, what's worse is this is getting recorded for YouTube. That's what's we're gonna have a problem.
Oh
Yeah.
crap!
How about you just cut this out? Yeah.
How about that? I'm already streaming and it'll automatically post.
Wow.
and we wouldn't want the viewers on YouTube to miss this magic that's been going on for the past hour.
Hold on. What is your YouTube? I had to see how many people are viewing this on YouTube. I have to.
It's David West LTFNGR altogether.
Okay.
It's nobody's watching it. I know how many are watching.
Do you
I'm
actually
paying
look at your
attention.
hitbox chat box?
No, not really.
Not as much because I tried staying on it. And it's like hi all, and it's like, and then it just adds on another one, and I'm like, how long before he realizes it?
Oh.
Well, no, I'm surprised you did type in my hitbox.
Dave,
Yeah,
I
Because
love
it's
your.
not. It's not
today. It was
when.
like no. When
Oh,
you played Marvel.
oh. No, I did see that
Dave,
actually. What?
I love your YouTube stream.
Yeah.
No, you wanna know why? Because
Mm.
in the up, you know how it, on the side of any YouTube video, it's just like related videos and whatnot.
Hmm.
One of the videos was a Fine Brothers entertainment video for kids react to Power Rangers.
Nice. Nice.
So I gotta watch that after stream.
Uh.
I can't watch it now. I'll be dying.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. When we last let's actually get to the game. Oh my god. When we last left the group, we had determined that either certain individuals have determined that the new leader of the group is Joe King.
Certain individuals.
Certain individuals are rebelling horribly about it.
Yeah, it's repelling. Like, I'm
um,
sure Andrea's going to do the same pretty soon too, when she finds out about it. And kid's homeless too.
yeah, and kids Super 8
Good.
Motel is gone.
Good.
Well, I wouldn't say gone, but it's been ransacked.
No,
Good.
it collapsed in on itself at the end of last session, Dave.
Well, that's right. So,
It's a flattened wreck in the ground. So, kids currently without a home right now.
okay. With Dub's not here, I can't continue with some of that that's going on. But uh, I know uh, after the destruction of the Super 8 that I know Mr. Tobin and Kid has a lot of things they want to do.
Yeah, kids gonna have plans, and
Okay, and I did not get. I was hoping to get a combat thing written up, and it didn't happen.
don't worry
Um,
about it.
so, and Dubs has to be here for that, anyways. Since I'm going to trash one of his properties. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. Um,
I have yeah, I was gonna say something, but we'll talk more about that tomorrow if you've got the time.
yeah.
All right, so session will pretty much start with kid then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That it's either Kid or Ray, because you guys are the two that are the movers and shakers at the moment.
Yeah. Well, kid, well, it's it's pretty much a couple hours after the fall of kid's home, and he's just kind of looking at the ruins right now. You know, now he decides he's going to go off to Andrea's apartment
All right.
to see if he can live with her until he can get in contact with direct contact with Antonia.
Right.
He would like to have at least a roof over his head before that happens. So he'll be heading down that way.
Okay. Um, you able to get there without any problems, so obviously.
Kid will knock on Andrea's door. Uh,
Andrew would open up. It's like, what now?
well, yeah, Andrea doesn't know yet, does she?
No, Andrea
Oh
was.
boy, oh boy, it's gonna be fun.
No, Andrea gets to find out right now.
Yeah,
And I haven't said anything to Sass this week about it either.
Such bastards.
yeah, I try. I hate it well too. Uh, you only knew about it right now, so it's gonna be fun.
All right. All right. I mean,
Kid will
let's get her on.
Kid will look at Andrea. He's covered in dust and dirt, and other things, and say, "Well, my house is rubble now. Can I stay with you for a little bit?"
Hang on a minute. She would look at you from head to toe, saying that you are basically the spokesperson for the Giant Dust Bunny of the Year award. You'd say, meet me around the back, and it says, we need to clean you up first, otherwise I'm losing my security deposit.
Kid will shrug and say, "Okay, but first, before that happens, since you're out here, he will look to the giant picture of Joe King, the giant billboard that he erected to simply annoy Andrea, and say, you know, Andrea, about him, you know the woodman, forget his name. I keep forgetting out of character. I keep forgetting his name.
Acolyte, acolyte,
Yeah,
acolyte.
yeah. Acolyte. You know what he did, right?
No, I've been studying for a test. It's finals.
And Kid will look at her seriously and say, "That man made him, and he will point to the giant sign behind him, leader of a team.
She would just shrug and be like, okay.
That, and they're trying to get us onto that same team. I'm not going to have that personally. You know, I think you and I and anybody else we could probably drag into this. We would work better off without them for the time being.
Probably, but what do you have in mind exactly? I mean, look at us. I mean,
Well, a kid will
you look
tell him,
like a Shaggy Dog story, and I'm basically its student.
yeah, kid will look at her, will look at her and say, "Well, my place is done. I know that. I know. There's not much to work off from, from, from." Um, he said, "Well, I can always call up Antonia, see what she can do for me, and maybe even you. You know, I was hoping she would call you by now, but apparently that hasn't happened, or you just haven't gotten her calls. Both.
No.
I would rather we work apart from them and see what happens than us run into a group where that, and he points to the billboard again and says, is a leader of anything."
I thought he was more likely going to be the leader of Alcoholics Anonymous, but then again, that or it's like in the papers, like, yes, he's coming out like Charlie Sheen.
And
There you go.
kid,
That's an awesome description of joking.
Yeah, I thought he'd come out like Charlie Sheen. It's like,
kid,
well, it is.
the kid will sigh and say, "I think that's pretty much how it's going to end up. Either that, or he's going to end up dead. And I don't think we want to be around for that." He'll say, "I don't know about the 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 DJ Thumper. Maybe we could get her on our side. Maybe we can't. I don't know if she would even be willing or not. She might just be one of those people that can only be bought off." Uh,
Yeah, but you say that. You don't know.
yeah, I'll talk like I told you before. I'll talk with Antonia. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully directly and see what can be done. He scratches in his head and says, "At the very least, if Antonio offers to build some kind of structure for us, I know where we she can put it because there's a big open space now in the city where a motel used to sit. It wouldn't take much to build something there. It's better than whatever he has planned. And he's got color designs up on some kind of network thing.
Purple and black, wasn't it?
It was one of those colors.
Yeah, it was purple. I think it was purple and black. I think was the discussion that I remember. Actually, yeah. Actually, Andrea, if you ever try to search Twitter, you'll actually find the pictures.
What? Which Twitter?
I mean, not real life. I'm talking about your character in the
Oh.
game. If your character in the game ever looked for Twitter for those to try to find Joking's Twitter, you will find the pictures of the costumes he's just getting designed custom for the group.
And
Well,
kid will look at the pictures online and look at Andrea. Do you really
Well,
think that what I'm offering is any better than what he's offering at this time?
well, no, wait for it, because I think Dave's gonna flip out in a good way. And he says, "Well, personally, I would have went with the pink, but for you, you could have gone well with yellow spandex." If Dave doesn't realize that, that's the original X-Men film. Is what you prefer,
yes, I know where you're going with that.
Dave.
Kid will just
I
shake.
have a Kitty Pryde costume on my Marvel hero that could probably attest to that currently.
Kid will shake his head and say, "X-Men, classic X-Men." I've got some of those old books, or used to, in the rubble.
If they're in the rubble, it says you could use that and boost money up. I mean, you'd be surprised how much nerds
They're
will leave that
ruined
up.
now. Everything that was in there was ruined.
What is wrong with you? It says don't you get with modern nerds today? It says you should put them in a safe deposit box.
They were just in there in the empty apartments. I didn't realize they were valuable.
Whatever.
I'm sorry. Kind of new to this whole thing. Kid will go back downstairs, or if she lives on the second floor, I think she does, doesn't she, SS?
Yeah, Andrea's on second floor.
Yeah, he'll go down and he'll wash himself off a little bit with the nearest hose and stuff.
Oh
Up.
yeah, they've got that. That's easily accessible.
Yeah, and he'll basically stand outside for the next couple hours and dry off.
Oh, I was going to do so. Andrea would sort of fill up a bucket without him knowing. He says,
Hmm,
"Ice bucket challenge."
no, no, kid will clean himself up. He's perfectly capable of that. That and kid will go inside of Andrea's apartment now that he's clean. Hmm. So what's the
All right.
plan? And from your end, Andrea?
Well, for me at the moment, it's studying. Finals. I mean, at the moment, it's just you want to contact Timid or what's Susume's cat?
Lady
Lady
Thumper,
Thumper.
not
Yeah,
Timid.
Lady Thumper. Sorry.
Don't worry about it, friend.
Nah, that's fine. I'm just correcting it for later.
Yeah. Kid will not immediately contact Thumper. He wants to contact Antonia. He will uh, he will get out his communicator for the for Antonia's assistant out here in Nevada, and call her up.
All right. Um, did I ever name her?
No, you did not.
Okay.
I don't think you did. You might
I
have.
don't.
I forgot.
I don't think I did.
So you may have to rename her. You might find her name again later on. You're like, why do I do two names?
Dude, if you saw that database that I built this week, at least the names, you would drop your jaw. How many characters I've named? Stop it, stupid dryer.
Time's up.
Okay, yeah. What's bad is it does that four times before it's actually done. I don't know why that dryer does that. Anyways, um, yeah, you call. Okay, you call up. They route you the moment you say who you are to the assistant, and we'll call him Kyle. It's a guy.
Yeah.
Um,
And Kid
yeah, yes.
Kid will
Can I help you, kid?
and Kid will mention last time and Antonio called me to call an assistant. It was a woman. She must be outside.
When shifting things around always occurs inside of a big corporation.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to speak with Antonio immediately.
Okay, can I ask what it's concerning, and I can try to route you right now?
Kid will tell him my entire my entire abode has been flattened to the ground into rubble. Both,
Ew.
both. Well, yes, I may have been attacked by somebody I do not know. No.
Oh, ooh, okay. I will get in contact. Well, can you hold on for 1 second while I try to do this routing?
Yes, kid will say yeah, of course.
All
Yes.
right.
Kid will move out to the front porch of the second floor so he doesn't bother Andrea during her studying during this
Oh
time.
no, Andrew would probably sort of say, "It says I told you to get the big bad wolf insurance clause."
Kid will actually chuckle and say, "I wish I had gotten it, but I actually got that place free."
Still.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. All right. After a few, it takes a little while to get the connection to to Chicago because that's where you're going. Um, one reason that that it takes relays to get around because
Yeah.
of the all the signals dying at the rift. It has to recalculate the route all the way around the rift to get up to Chicago. Uh, when you get Antonia does eventually answer the phone. This is Antonia Stark. Can I help you?
Hello, Antonio. This is Kid.
Hmm. Hi, kid.
Eh,
How are things going in Las Vegas?
not well. Not well at all. I did deliver the last bit of resources you offered, more than you needed, in fact. And
Yes, I had gotten the information about that. And
yes,
thank you
but
very much for your aid on that.
yes, but my entire residence has now fallen into complete rubble over
Oh,
an assault by an unknown figure who may or may not be still hunting me at this time. I don't know, truthfully.
that's not good at all. So what would you require from me? Since you have fulfilled your end of things, I will help you in whatever way I can. What do you?
Well, well, I've currently got a temporary abode set up.
Hmm,
What
okay.
what I'm looking for is a more permanent place for me and some other individuals that could defend the city. Now, I don't know if you've been paying attention to your social media stuff or
Hmm.
not, but you may notice a certain other individual is going about his business because of some whatever happened. I don't know. No, I wasn't there during that conversation.
Yes. I do know a little bit about that.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to probably make my own way with my ally Andrea, yeah, in this whole ordeal. Uh,
Hmm.
so, what I first need is a more permanent place. Now, I can easily give you a good location, considering the former location where I lived at is now rubble, and you could easily just take that.
Well, yes, that's true, but the situation there is, uh, I don't know if you know of my personal problems that I've had with uh, Miss
Hammer.
Hammer,
Uh,
and considering she supplies the military with their materials there, having something of mine that close might cause friction.
Kid will tell her, well, I can always talk to the general. He's told me that he supports me fully. I might be able to talk to him and see if I can work something out on that.
Well, we could do that, or we could do something further south. You would still be able to get to the air base rather quickly.
All right, kid will say, all right, I'm willing to listen because I would prefer being within striking distance of the airbase, considering they're the only defense I can see for this town. You understand?
Uh, yeah, we will. Okay, I can arrange something that's just basically just to the north of what they call Henderson, and it will be. Well, it's another. There's another name for it, and I can't remember what it is. There's a township that's technically north of Henderson. We'll put it in there, which would put it about equal distance between um, the basically equal distance. Well, I can't even say that. It's an equal distance between Henderson and the Air Force Base, and that way, yeah, well, since my operation is down in Boulder City, it would put you a little bit closer to me. Not extremely closer, but it would
But
be
it would be
closer.
close enough that you could have your way, I could have my way, and we could both
Right.
do what we could do. I agree with this. I agree.
Okay. Are we looking? Okay. How many people are we thinking about
Right now, three, but at the most five. If
at the
they
most?
at the
Okay.
most five, but you might
Okay.
want to build. You might want to build for other people. Like minor defenders and things like that. You never
Hmm.
know who else could come aboard. Like
Right.
receptionists and things like that.
Right.
Minor individuals on top of that. You're basically building for
Well,
five big people, and then the support staff underneath that. You understand?
yes, yes. No, I understand that completely. I have a butler of my own that makes that helps with that. Well, I should say a couple personal assistants, a butler, and an entire building of constructions.
Kid,
Okay. Anyways. 63-story building in the middle of downtown Chicago. Oh, yeah. But the situation. I understand having support staff. Trust me. Uh, what I can do now. Do you want any specialized? Do you want anything specialized about this? I mean, could it be just a regular house type of environment? Does it? Do you want it to be like I could get like a I mean, I could get you a blank warehouse that you guys can work on, or I could get you a small, used to be an industrial company building, that might have some extras that are already built in, or you want it underground, or anything
uh,
special.
Kid will think, and for a second he'll say, the building that you were in Boulder City, a warehouse
Yeah.
like building. Then I
Yes.
would like something like that with a basement, with at least two basement areas, like a basement and a sub basement. So
Oh. Okay.
so certain things could be kept underground, and certain things could be kept overground, just in case. The upper structure gets destroyed. We could operate from the lower structure. Better safe than sorry.
Okay. Okay. We could. That should be easy enough to find, and I will instruct my people to get that purchased and get that opened up to you.
And kid,
What?
well,
What? Okay. Anything else that you would want? That I'm going to write this down because I will forget this if I do not write this down. Give me
kid will tell her, well, I'm going to try to convince another person to join my team. She
Mhm,
is somewhat materialistic, but I don't know what I could offer her.
mhm.
It might be best that you could talk to her and see what
Okay.
she wants from this whole deal.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you done yet? No, you're still running. Shit. Okay.
I thought you were talking to me there for a
No,
second.
I'm
No,
yelling at
it's
the
like
damn buzzer.
no, it's
Hello,
Alex. It's
hello, laundry
Alex Trebek
lady.
saying, "Sorry, Dave. We needed that in the form of a question."
Survey said.
Survey says, eh.
Anyway, um,
Okay, and all right, we'll see what we can do there. Okay, we'll see. That should be easy enough to find. When we have that and you take a look over it, you let me know what else you would like to do with it because we can put. I got people that can do the construction to make rooms and all of that for you.
all that. Yes, kid will say, well, if you need anything else from the rep, tell me, and I'll consider it my way of paying you back for this.
Oh, okay, not a problem. I will look over what they say that they need in Boulder City, and I will get back to you on that as well.
Yes, yes, because I don't want to shortchange you on this. I feel like I should pay for what I'm getting out of you. You
Hmm.
and yeah, out of character, you can see that kid just doesn't wants Antonia to feel like he's actually doing something for
All right.
her. He's not just taking advantage of her. He's not trying to.
Right.
You know.
Okay. Well, I'm going to look at one quick thing. Oh my god. One quick thing. Um, nothing for you guys. You guys, we can keep on going. Uh,
Kid will
there. Jesus fuck.
hmm.
Oh,
Kid
there it
will
is.
ta- will tell Antonio will pull out from under his shirt his necklace and look at it. It's broken, by the way.
Hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been destroyed. It was destroyed during the whole course of events of him disappearing and hearing and Ray trying to find him. That will no longer exist in his personal repertoire after this session.
All right.
And I told you this would happen, then eventually. Feeling that, and that now it's happening. And I was one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was
Hmm.
that
Okay.
beforehand, so you know, so it wasn't like, oh shit.
That's all right.
Kid will say, well, that's about all I need for now. Will you call me in a few days or something?
Yes, I will do. I will get that to the information to you as soon as I can.
And I will probably need to speak directly to you when I talk to this first individual. So as
Oh,
I said, I believe she's quite materialistic, but I don't know.
all right. We can do that.
And Kid will say, all right, Antonio, I'll speak to you once everything's set up on your end, and we'll go from there.
Right.
And Kid will give her a goodbye and basically hang up after she gives him a goodbye.
All right. And yeah, it relays through, and everything finishes up.
And Kid will turn to and will go inside to Andrea and say, well, all right, we're good for now. No, no. We'll have some place out near Henderson. It's going to be it's going to have a few stories above ground, a few stories below ground. It should be pretty well set up for us. And if anything we need can be provided, then, then I'll go talk to the military tomorrow morning and see if they can provide anything for the base. Though I'll have to actually figure out where it's going to be first.
Right.
First, we'll go from there. And
Andrew will
once
look to you and be like, whatever. If I'm not there for finals, you're a dead man.
Kid will look at Andrea and say, "I didn't think you wanted to go. I thought you wanted to do finals." Hello again, Dryer. We missed you.
Let's just get bad now.
Yes, like, thank you, Tricky. You can feck off.
Ain't that the damn truth? Okay.
And Kid will say, "Well, I thought you were gonna stay and do your finals. I was gonna do this all pretty much by myself and show you once I was done, uh, because you have finals, right?"
That may be, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna need my help. You're probably gonna need me by some at some point.
Kid will say, "Well, I can always wait. I can always wait until you're done with finals, whenever those are, or something might happen in the future. You
And
never know." No,
Andrew will be looking at
huh?
and Andrew will be looking at a book, saying, "Okay," and then just elasticate her arm and point at the calendar. Says, "There's the date."
Kid will Kid will leave the apartment and
Okay.
out towards the desert, the closest open area of desert to bury the necklace. Plus,
Oh, yeah, you would be basically going. Well, do you want desert? Either you got desert or the foot of the mountains. Which would you would
He'd
go?
be probably going into the desert to bury the remnants of the next.
Okay, so you go east. That's fine.
Yeah, and that's the end of
Or west. Sorry.
that's the end of kids session for now.
Okay.
So you can go with Ray for now because Kid will be doing
Okay.
that for the rest of the day.
All right. We'll switch over to Ray. Ray, or maybe not.
Hello.
Yep, there you are.
Yeah, I was on mute and didn't realize I was on mute.
That's all right. Uh, your plans. What did you wish to do at this point?
Well, first I'll probably have to contact Antonio Stark myself.
Oh, yep.
So we'll start with her.
All right. What happens is you will get Kyle. And Kyle will. Yes, this is Kyle. May I help you?
Yes, you can call me Acolyte. I'm currently trying to contact Antonio Stark and helping trying to set up a detainment facility for the sheriff to help with containing individuals that have been caught that are superpowered or rift touched or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, ooh, ooh. Yes,
There's
we
currently
don't.
no means of containing anybody that may be committing these types of crimes.
Oh, yeah, you do have a point on that. I can get. Is there a number or something that we can use to get back in contact with you, or as I
yes,
go
you can.
contact Miss Stark?
Yes, you can contact me back at this number through this communications council or whatever you want to call it.
Okay. We will call you back. And what exactly are you looking to do with this? I mean, you're working with the sheriff on this.
Well, I
What?
haven't contacted him. I'm just trying to contact resources to begin. I need to contact him as well and making him know that we are trying to work on a means, and they are probably more, since they are more independent than the military, and the military is currently dealing with a group who is adversarial to people with these kinds of abilities. And I'm not sure how close. The general said that they are somewhat separate from them, but they do have uh, their own influence. We can also probably contact the unit director who sent information, but they can't really do much in the country since
Or
they
Suman
are
Sultan.
United Nations as opposed to. But they
Ah,
do have
yes.
maybe.
Our friends are our friends from Washington.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. I will get in touch with Miss Stark, and she will be contacting you or having one of her representatives contact you about the situation, and
And
see
you
and get a little bit more detailed on what you were thinking. What maybe a meeting with the sheriff as well. That way we can kind of
we
get
probably
everything coordinated.
I can set up a meeting between you and the professor, since the professor would be more the technological mind in this than
I,
I am.
yes, I will. That would be fine. I am sure that Miss Stark will send one of her technical experts as well. No, we gotta find the technical expert. Can't remember which one it is. To be able to discuss this, that would be a great idea.
I,
We will look into that. Let's see. David needs to bring out his notes at this point. So David needs to like start a program here. Okay. Over on the other computer. All right. Okay. So uh, we gotta find. I don't know why this is taking forever to load up. Come on, hurry up, you stupid program. Okay, I'm sorry. Hero team. Where is that character? Which one would come? Would that would be bad, but that would be the one that would come. Okay. All right. Um, you will get a call back, Ray,
All right.
as the professor.
All right. And I'll also between the two calls, I'll contact the sheriff and basically let him know that what we're working on, set up an appointment, setting up the
Okay.
appointment time with him.
All right. You will get basically it'll be a conference call at this point in time,
Correct.
and you get a you get the phone call and the conference call get conference called in. It's very kind of it's a feminine voice, but it's a kind of monotonish. Um, yes, my name is Jane Smith. I am the liaison who that was assigned to this possible project by Miss Stark.
Yes.
What we have now you're talking about doing a detention facility that would be able to hold those that are either rift touched or coming out of the rift. Is that what I
Correct.
understand?
Which means it's going to have be probably various different types of capabilities because these people have abilities that we're not may not know how to contain at first.
I see.
And if it's something like what we encountered the last time, they have the ability to create their own means of movement between dimensions or worlds,
Mm,
which would mean a little bit more mystical base to try to block them from being able to use such dimension portals. And since it's usually natural ability with them, it's not that easy.
mm,
And I'm not sure how to do it in this world.
I can understand your concern, especially. Well, do these people go move through magic or just just any sort of dimensional travel?
Magic is probably the best phrase I can come up with.
It's the term that is commonly used. I'm not very much knowledgeable about it either. But we do have an actually my husband has some expertise in that area, so hopefully he can contribute at that point in time on this to maybe able to help with holding down those that are holding in containment, those kind of individuals.
Correct. And I'm getting a note from Rubbermaid about a molecular depolarizer preventer with proton excretion field.
Did you want me to spell that
Whatever.
out for you? That's basically a molecular destabilization preventer, aka used by proton
Somebody's
accelerators.
using Star Trek terms here.
Or Doctor Who
Yes.
refers the polarity of the
considering that I'm the only,
flux.
considering I'm one of the few people in this entire RP that's never watched Doctor Who. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, well, it's the same kind of terminology.
But
Yeah,
to comment, Sheldon,
that's why you use Star Trek. It's
Yep.
more familiar to more people.
but to say to kid is like Sheldon says, well, if you're coming in this late, it's like Doctor whatever now. Why bother?
um, do I drop that yet or not? No, I'll wait. Okay. Uh, the well, first and foremost, we need to find a place to put it.
Correct.
Um, we would probably want to keep it. It needs to be, of
Space and
course, big.
civilization would be a good idea.
That's where I was headed. Um, the thing is since we are dealing here with the sheriff, and the sheriff says, yeah, of course,
Has
it's
to be
got to be within the county. It's got to be within the county. We really don't want it inside the part of the county that the rift is in, obviously, either. I was waiting for the response. What? Um, the best option would probably either be. No, I'm not going to download that at the moment. Um, would be either going south or southwest of the that, and still within the county. I would suggest southwest. This is the sheriff, by the way. Uh, just because once you kind of hit the edges of the resorts of the far ends of the resorts, it pretty much goes nothing Mojave.
Well, yeah.
No, it's not Sheriff J.W. Pepper. If I did J.W. Pepper, you guys would that some bitch. No, I'd be go talking like that. I
And
wouldn't.
you'd be like,
And
10 fingers on the fender.
you know where he's at? Where was he a sheriff at? J.W. Pepper.
He was in the middle of that die. He was in a parish,
Yep.
wasn't he?
He was in Louisiana.
Parish, yeah.
Yeah, he's there. I did put him in. Lightfinger gets to deal with him.
I want to shoot AMC right now. They have colorized the classic Miracle on 45th Street. And it looks horrible.
42nd, you mean? 42nd Street, you mean?
34th Street.
Or 34th Street, whatever it
Yeah,
is. I
whatever
can't
it
remember.
is, yeah. I'm just
They colorized it? Oh, God.
Yes.
You know there
That
is
was
a
Turner.
white and color version, right? That's from long, long ago.
Right, but I mean, he's talking
This version
Technicolor.
is never color.
Yeah, the
And
Technicolor.
if you look closely, you can tell it's been colorized.
Oh,
It's,
yuck. It's the horrible Technicolor. It's even
Yeah.
worse. Classic. It's a very classic movie. Is Miracle on 34th Street, where Santa Claus is actually
working
the
at
Santa Claus
Macy's.
that
I know there's the black and white one, and I was just making sure that
Yeah, it's the one we're talking about. They colorized it.
the one with the one that played Matilda in.
Yes.
No. This is the 34 version.
Oh, the earlier.
Oh, the old one, and they just put it in color. Right now, I'm with you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the 34 version.
Yeah, and they put it in 1960s bright color.
Oy.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, the contrast.
1947.
Get sunglasses.
1947. Yeah.
34 or 35. It was in the mid 30s.
46,
oh.
according to the info.
It's
on
actually it was after.
47.
It was actually right after World War II.
Yeah.
That they made it.
Natalie Wood.
Oh, the Natalie Wood one. Okay, so it's the second one actually. Okay. All right.
I believe it's the Natalie Wood version.
Okay.
Yep.
But yeah.
Maureen O'Hare,
Yeah.
John Payne, Edmund Gwynn.
Yeah, that's the second one actually. Okay. All right. Yeah, they redone that movie at least 6 times. All right.
Anyway,
Oh yeah. By the way, good luck this week with Mike.
yeah,
Being your
I
opponent.
saw what he's got. It's like, I'm hoping Atlanta finds a defense fast.
Go pick up the Eagles. It's open. Now he's going to go do that. Anyway, so okay. All right. Well, tell you what, I will come out with my husband, and we can survey sites and get some more specifics down on what we want to do.
And I can
Uh,
send you a couple ideas using force cages that
uh,
I'm aware of. Some schematics based on previous experiences.
well, just so you know, Miss Stark has a design for a facility um, that has yet to be approved or built anywhere. Um, I think we will bring that in
That would be
and
good.
help, and we will work. We can work, like I said, work together to
Yeah.
build this facility and see what we can do about it.
All
And
right.
that should help out. It should help out immensely. It will take me a few days to get there. Air travel is back to being restricted again. So although we have our own transportation via air, it does require a couple days to circumnavigate the rift.
All
All
right.
right. At this point, then I will wish them luck, and then I'll try to contact Rubbermaid
All right.
because I need
So,
to touch base with that character.
yep. Okay. Well, then this here it comes. This is where Andrea, your communicator, your well, okay. Are you doing it through the communicator or through the tree?
I'll do it through the communicator. I the talking tree might disturb them.
Yeah, you get, and remember, kid's there with Andrea now too.
I know. That's why I'm saying this. This is where we start getting some combination here now. All right.
Um,
So, you Andrea gets a beeped on the communicator by and let's let her go. Let's see what we get.
yeah, kid will have returned by this time.
Yeah, no, you're back. You were back. You're back.
Yeah. So the kid sees Andrea pick up the communicator, just throw it down, see what's calling.
You better. I mean, for all you know, she could have just sort of thrown it and be like, ah. You could. I could do that. You could basically catch it if you want.
Doink 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 doink
The
doink.
kid,
Anyway,
if Andrea would throw it, kid would have caught it and answered
Yeah,
it.
it says
well, either one.
Andrew would hear it buzzing, and then in a sense
Yeah,
hear you coming in. She basically would throw it
yeah.
towards your direction. Take that.
Kid will then will be the one that answers it, I guess, and he'll open up the communicator. Here's
All right, go ahead.
All
We're
right,
Yes,
waiting
right.
on you guys.
this is the professor. I'm trying to contact and a person known as Andrea. We have met before.
Now she's here right now studying for finals. You can speak to me because I'm not busy.
Surprised to see her there. Um,
Well,
as
it's
you're,
the only place I could stay considering my other house is now rubble.
oh, there's a, well, we can take care of that. You just have to agree to. I know it will be hard for you to use the facilities of someone you do
And
not.
right there, as he says that, kid will hang up the communicator and say, "It was junk mail,"
Then the
and
plant will
throw it
start
back to Andrea.
speaking. Excuse me. Do not be so rude. If you do not wish to join this team, leave this town.
That communicator would have been off by that point.
It's not the communicator.
Mayday,
It's the
it's the
tree.
tree. It's
Kid
Groot.
will turn around to the tree and go, "What the fuck was that?"
It's a means of communication. Now I know you have problems with the man. I have problems with him too. But he has the
Kid,
means and the resources, and we will be independent of anybody else.
kid will, kid will look over to Andrea and say, "You know, me and her are actually working together."
Yes, we should all be working together.
Kid will
Wake up and get out of your own ego. and serve the community.
Kid will then ask him, "When was the last time you went into the rift and pulled something back for them?"
Doesn't matter.
No, it does. Because you just said you needed to serve the community. When was the last
Yes.
time you dragged something out of the rift? When was the last time you dragged anything out of the rift? When was the last
Last
time
time
you
I
had to
saw
punch
you
a
doing
boss?
something, you helped fight off demons, a demon, and some hill giants. We need to keep this team together. Working independently of one another is not a good way of doing such things. And if you want to get on your high horse and say, I am the great savior, none of us is a great savior. We are all weak. Together, we can be strong.
Kid will Kid will just shake his head and say, "What? You know what? I've heard this talk somewhere before, or and everybody that's ever
Do
said
you
that."
have the resources to be independent? I do not.
Then Kid will say, "Then join us. Don't work with the idiot.
I'm
Join
telling you to
us."
join up. We have a team that we can form. Yes, the
Yeah,
leader is
Kid will
somewhat
say, "No,
inconsistent, but all leaders are inconsistent. If we work together as a team, we can overcome. And if you do not realize, because of your own blindness and your own ego, that he has resources that we can use, we will be not indebted to any other team or anyone else. Think of the resources, not the man.
Kid will say, "Yeah, that's why I'm working with somebody who actually has resources and actually cares."
And you're indebted to her. You
Kid says,
think she will
"Only
do this
because I
for free
choose
out of the kindness of her heart? She will
to."
own you and own the team.
Kid will say,
Yes, we can work together,
"Andrea, where's your
not be
garbage
working as a
disposer?"
team. You'll be working for her.
Kid will
Andrea is hearing all of this conversation too. It's through the tree. It's not through. It's
Yeah.
not through
No,
any
that's
telepathy.
why
It's
Kid's
out loud.
asking her where the garbage disposer is at.
If you destroy that tree, we will be at war.
Kid says, "Don't care."
Andrea would sort of come out and say, whoa, what did you
That tree
do?
does not belong to you, it belongs to Andrea. It is a trust. If you destroy it, I'm at war with you because of your blindness and your ego and your conceit. Get off your
But the kid
help.
points to the tree and says, "He's been like this for a long time. And I don't see why he doesn't think of everyone else. He only thinks of himself. And this is why him and the idiot belong together."
I'll get it.
One second, he's distracted.
Yeah. This is why you and me need to stick together and get Thumper.
Then be blind. Goodbye. No, I'm talking to.
Yes, he did. He did to me. You'll be contacted here pretty shortly. I'm pretty sure.
All right. Yeah.
He offered a tree to everybody that was there, and you were there. So,
And
Yeah, the
Kid
only
didn't
person
take a tree,
who,
by the
yeah,
way.
Kid
He
didn't
didn't
take
take
it.
right now, kid did not take a tree.
Yeah, he didn't care for one. For obvious reasons. And Kid will sigh and say, "Well, I think he hates us. Or hates me at the very least."
And yet, when is there a day when no one is pissed off at you?
It's not, and Kid will actually laugh and say, "Well, every day somebody hates me. It's just how it is. I don't know why."
Yet you managed to basically, since destroy your own homestead, sequester at my place, and then basically declare war through a tree.
And Kid will,
And then
Kid,
try, that was a gift in a sense. Now you just basically,
well,
you trying to drag
I
me
haven't
into
just, Kid will say, "Well, I didn't destroy it. It's still there if you want to talk to it.
No, he didn't. He didn't touch it. He ended up not touching the tree. He
No,
threatened it, but he didn't do it. I just
no,
want to
I
I
just
want to clarify it. Okay.
yeah, kid just threatened to do it. He didn't do it. He's not stupid.
Ray might have a discussion about
You
that,
say
but
that, and it says if someone looks at us, whilst you're having an argument with a bonsai tree, I think you need to go to see a psychologist.
What's this?
I'm sorry. I'm back.
All
no,
right,
no problem.
Ray. Well, we didn't do. Well, kid did not destroy your bonsai tree, Pop. He only threatened to do it.
Yes, I'm just trying to say we need to form a team. You do
Yeah, I
not
know.
wish to form a team, then I guess you're on your own, and this game's over.
No, no, there's no. As Dave said before in the last session, there's ways that there can be separate teams.
Um, no, there can't. We're either together or we're separate. It's easier to work together as a team. Now, they have their side quest of, but we can discuss together what costumes and so forth. I'm just saying he has the easiest way to be independent of any of the
And
people
we'll
here.
table. Let's table this
Yeah.
discussion for now. And you and I, Ray, will talk about it tomorrow as well. So
Yeah,
uh,
because this is something.
this is quickly going down out of character thing, and I don't want to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is an out of character thing. Mark.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's hold off on that. Let's not get into any of that because I don't want to go into that damn fight again. I had that once.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through it again. And Ray was
I,
there. He
I'm
knows.
just trying to say we need to stay together as best as
No,
possible.
right. And we'll have discussions. So we'll be cool on that. Um,
and well,
and I have a possible way around this. So, but I have to kind of think about how I want to do it. So,
all right. Kid will say, well, I'm sorry if I dragged you into this mess, Andrea. I didn't mean.
That is the problem. We have a common foe,
no,
and
no, no.
that you
You've
have
cut
your
off.
foe.
You've cut off, Ray.
Oh,
You've cut
okay.
off, Ray.
You
You
cut
said
off.
you're cut off. You're done at the
Okay.
moment. Okay.
You've been
Sorry,
cut.
I'm jumping in here. I got to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you don't need to keep arguing your
Yeah.
point. That's okay. So
What was that, by the way, SAS, that you showed me on my thing?
You what?
The gift you showed me.
Oh, don't worry about that.
The second one, not the first one.
Don't. I mean, it's nothing to do with what we're doing here.
Anyways, kid will actually hug Andrea and say, "I'm sorry. If you want me to leave, I'll leave."
No, she would turn around and just huff and just basically say, "No, stay." But whilst you're under roof, you gotta let me study. And for God's sakes, don't try and start any international wars.
Kid will laugh and say, "All right, I'll let you talk to the crazy plant man from now on." I I don't know. Kid will go to sleep basically in a corner.
all right. Oh, you got a
Sleep?
couch.
Yeah, sleep on the couch.
You got a couch.
God, I'm a
the
student,
whole
not,
time. He
not
looks at the
homeless.
couch.
Yes.
He looks at Andrea before he goes to bed. He's like, "I'm not sleeping on that thing. I'm gonna sleep on the damn floor.
You're not sleeping on my bed, that's for sure.
I'm not sleeping in your damn bed. That's where you sleep. Fuck that."
But you're not sleeping at the foot of the bed or at the bottom of the bed.
No, that would be the wolf.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
Kid
just
in the living room near the front door. So if whatever was coming after me the other day comes, I can get out of the apartment fast enough that you're not in danger. If I sleep on the couch, that's an extra couple steps.
I gotta walk away for a second. I'll be right back.
That's
But
an
you guys
extra
can keep
couple
going.
steps I have to make and that puts you in even more danger. You understand where I'm going from? I'd rather sleep on the floor for the first couple days just to make sure.
Whatever.
Ed will be happy in that Andrea has conceded a point.
Oh.
And
Okay.
Kid will go over to the ver, to the bonsai plant and look at it.
It looks like a normal miniature tree.
Kid will actually talk. I wonder if he can actually hear me through this act right now. That would be freaky. Doesn't doesn't he understand? No. Maybe I'm just being the blind one here. Maybe he is right. I'm not going to stand behind a drum.
Out of
I'm,
character, the professor is very opinionated when he gets on his high horse. Just to warn you.
yeah, he is. I understand that. I have characters like that too, right? And you're meeting one of those characters in Kid believes that in defending things right now. If he had his memories back, he'd be a little different, but he doesn't yet. And once Dave gets back, we might actually go into something thing between you and I. Depends on how you feel about that.
That's fine. Gotta see what Thumper's saying here.
Win-win. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Oh man, good times. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How big
Now,
is Thumper's apartment actually, SAS?
it's probably your typical dorm room, I'm
Do you
guessing.
want to re-say that again?
How big is your room?
Your apartment room.
It's one of those ones where it's just got a basic shower, bathroom, kitchen, and lounge or den.
Basically
One
a
of
living
those.
room.
It's a living room with a kitchen at the same
Oh yeah,
square.
so it's about 400 or 500 square feet.
Yeah, I'll have to contact. I'll do that. Here, never mind. Hold on.
Well, you can contact those characters first, Ray. I'm perfectly fine with sitting back here. Here, the RP I have planned is going to take a little bit anyways between you and me. I'm pretty much done with my RPs with SAS for now, unless he wants to do another one.
Not at the
Because I need to
moment.
do a really long one between him and me. I would rather not take up this entire big session between just him and me. I'd like everybody else to have a chance at it too.
Joe, the only
Right.
problem I have with that is that book an appointment like a doctor to make sure, because but at the same time, next week is the last week I'm about, because the 23rd to the
You'll
6th
be
of January, I am not here. I don't
you'll be
have a computer.
busy. Yeah.
I understand SAS. That's why I want to get I would rather get these long sessions done with you.
No, I
On
know, but what I'm saying is like I can understand you want to make have an RP, but I'm just saying is you got to book it like a doctor because it's like a doctor's appointment. Because at the same time, I usually get up about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. By the time I've like had dinner and so forth, I usually get someone sort of saying to me, says, "Oh, come play video games." Okay, then do it till about midnight, and then it's like I've after that I'm free till about to the same time that I've turned my PC on, which is probably about 5 or 6 in the morning. Then I go to sleep and do it all again.
Sounds like fun time, sleeping 10 hours a day.
Yeah, I'll probably in character try to contact Sume's character and Lady Thumper, and basically saying we have currently we have a potential residence as long as we try to agree with suitable
Well, Thumper's backing
uniforms and
Justice
so forth.
character right now, Raymond.
Yeah.
Sorry if I use.
I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah.
Dave, did you see my message on Skype?
I will look. Thank you. Okay. I'm here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep going.
It's Ray. Ray's got to contact both Thumper and
Oh,
Sume's character. Then he and I agreed that we would do something, an RP.
okay. Fair enough.
Basically, just want to let those two know that there is a residence in work. Currently,
Yeah, I
I'm
actually
gonna
wrote it down.
I'm gonna forget Dubs's Joe King's uh, working on it. Um, they are coming up with a lot of plans. Hopefully, we can tolerate them.
I'm going to tell you no on that. That's going to be a no. Like I said, you chose poorly.
He can be a good team leader. Do you realize his power comes from his alcoholism?
He's like Ric Flair. I don't know whether to be scared or impressed by that. He has the power of Ric Flair. The power of alcoholism compels you.
And just think of all the trouble we can cause him.
Oh, we need to tell them Ray. This is out of character. We need to tell them Ray the legend of Booster Man.
He said of Booster Gold.
No, Booster Man. Booster Man. My friend Jimmy. We, the perfect example of how a team leader isn't.
Oh, now I'm thinking of the Jingle All the Way. It's turbo time. But no, wrong one.
You're not far off.
Well, I
You're
probably
not
started
far
yet.
off. You're not far off. No, okay, okay. It's out of character story time, real quick. Okay, we had a group of super team of 10 people, actual real people in the room at the same time. Okay, we all Jim Hay, who's a hell of a role player until he got religion. Uh,
Literally?
made a character. It's based off of a Villains and Vigilante villain, by the way, called Booster Man. And Booster Man was basically he takes all of this healthy vitamins, and he's the you know uh, I don't know the best way to put it. If you've ever seen the
He's like Hulk.
Lazy Town, have you ever seen Lazy Town?
No.
The silly
Yes,
lazy.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah, I know who you mean. You mean
Sporticus. Okay, that's Jim's character with even a more annoying attitude and a van. This is where the van jokes come from. And his van was a souped up van with all of these gadgets and stuff in it.
And
I am
fairly
seeing so many
indestructible.
parallels in this group because of this. And he's rich. Okay, so there's the parallel to Dubs.
Poor.
Okay, so here's the parallel to Dubs. All right, the parallel to Sume was Tim Pilger's character, who could transform to a panther, not a wolf, a panther. Made it his lifelong goal to piss off Booster Man as much as he could by fucking with the van.
Whoa.
So
By literally sodomizing the thing?
no, I mean, this is where all the parallel. It's just this is turning into a parallel of this, and that's why I'm laughing.
I warn you, since I have seen Tonka where people
And then there was Ray, were you hyper or were
I was
you?
hyper in that one.
You were hyper in that one, which was a speedster character whose outfit basically looked like a NASCAR race driver's with all of the sponsors that he had.
So
Andy,
Lightning McQueen then, but in human form.
yeah, Andy was playing basically Undertaker.
Yeah, Undertaker, who was a real undead and could not talk.
Just went around tombstoning people. You get a tombstone, you get a tombstone, everyone gets
Well,
tombstone.
no, the group telepath who was only there for a few weeks. The group telepath uh, tried to read his mind, and when she did, it was stop, stop, stop. That's all she got.
Sorry,
so,
your message cannot get past this turn great into
so and then we had Captain Psycho and his pet and his sidekick Chainsaw. You can just imagine that character.
And this group somehow survived together.
Yes, it worked. It was Booster Man was the leader that nobody listened to in the battlefield. Absolutely would not listen to him at all.
I don't know. That's
And
probably because that van got used as a thumping device.
Oh,
the van was used. The van knocked out Booster Man at least 4 times from a villain picking it up and smashing him with it. Took
I
out Aaron. Took out our scientist character at least twice. It bounced off Andy. Uh,
Took me out at
took
least
Ray
once.
out at least once. The only 2 people I don't think they ever got knocked out by that thing was Captain Psycho and Andy.
Yep.
see
Then we had
what
Brian. Then we had Brian. We had Brian, who this group went through FBI training, and Brian felt that meant that going through FBI basic training meant that he actually was an FBI member, and he was a teleporter that was powered by coffee.
makes me
Yes,
think
But
of
it
like the
worked.
100 cups of coffee from Futurama. It is coffee, coffee, coffee,
Yes,
coffee, coffee, coffee,
And the
coffee.
infamous phrase "Stop, FBI."
yes, which he had to announce at the beginning of every battle. Like I said, yeah, and then we had the one gal that joined us for a while. Oh, I forgot about Mojo Jojo. The
Powerpuff Girls.
right, well, that's what he named himself after. He was the magic user with amnesia. And at one point in time in the game, he says, "Oh yeah, I forgot I had amnesia." In the middle of battle. And then we basically had Squirrel Girl, except it was rats. The rats could drive the booster van better than Booster Man could because of the way the bat rats were built. I know because I built the rats for her. So yeah, this is why. Yep. I see a lot of parallels in this group. You got a van, you got a leader nobody's going to listen to. You have a shapeshifter who likes to cause trouble. You guys have a lot of parallels. So, anyways, back to the game. Back to the game. Back to
Alright, so what was going on?
the game.
I forgot.
Well, you guys were having a discussion again, so I don't know
Yeah.
what. By the time I got back, so
Basically, I was just saying need to contact Sumi
yes,
And that happened, I think.
and
yeah.
Timid's characters and invite them to the wonderful. I guess it's a mansion.
Um, yeah, I have to actually role play this out with
Yeah.
dubs yet,
Yeah.
but
So
you
we have
guys,
to hold on that.
but you'll actually have to hold a little bit on that. I will tell you guys all right now, though. He bought Nicolas Cage's mansion
Cool.
for the team for the super team
For his team.
or his team for his yeah. I mean we get yeah right.
We'll
I
get
mean
to that.
I a little bit. It could be guys. It can. I don't mind you guys being separate as long as you guys all end up in the same location at the
Yeah.
same time. That's all I'm really caring about. I don't really honestly have a problem with you guys having two separate groups because I can run it that way. That is not a problem. The pro the thing is I just want to make sure you guys both guys get to the right spot at the right time for the battles. That's all I'm worried
Yeah.
about. After that, you guys can be separate as much as you want. So that's really that's why I was going to talk to Ray, but I'll just say it now. That's what
Well,
my thing
like I
is
said, we'll talk more about it.
yeah, that's really what I'm looking for. Is I don't
That's what I was
mind.
looking for too.
Yeah, and I don't have a problem with that. We can work with that. I can work with that. And actually, it makes it more fun. It makes it a lot more conflict and a lot more fun. Fun, I think, in the long run. I think it's good. So it's just a matter of at this point in time, since now I'm not still, Andrea really hasn't. I mean, Sass really hasn't decided which side he's really on yet. But we'll worry about that.
At this point in time, I'm like, you got so much going on bearing down on me. I'm like, where the fuck do I go?
Yeah, that's why
I'm
you and
like,
I should. That's why I think you and I need to have a separate
yeah,
session at some point.
that's what I was gonna
Uh,
ask. I was like,
yeah. Okay.
I'm like, you guys do this
That's
shit just
why
to
I need.
piss me
That's why
off.
I need to have a session with
So right now, officially, as I don't, I know Doves and Ray are one and Kid is the other. Thumper, I think, was being persuaded by by Joe King to be on that side. What we don't know is Sume.
Kid makes the third
It's
party.
Marshall Wolf.
Yeah.
So, and if he wants to go third party, he can go third party. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah.
Even if he just stays the only third party, it doesn't matter to him.
It doesn't matter. You got 3 groups of 2. I don't matter to me, really.
Yeah.
That will mean that there will be NPCs starting to get involved, though. Just so you know, because we're going to have at least two sets of staff, no matter what we have. If we got two separate groups, we're going to have two sets of staff. Since Kid, you just asked for it.
Yeah, I basically asked for an entire.
So you've asked for staff, and Dubs has already planned that for on his side. So,
anyways, I think it was going to come down to an RP between me and Ray after that. But
well, right, we might want to do that tomorrow night.
yeah,
And
we'll do the one between me and Ray.
that way we can. That way I have some time to talk with you, and I got some time to talk with Ray, and then we can have it. And
all
then
right,
we'll
that works for me. That works for me because I can just have my mini RPs tonight.
Yep. Well, you don't have to choose a side. You can be on both sides as much as you care. That's the point. You could be one, neither, both. It don't matter.
You can actually be on both sides. I don't.
Yeah. I just don't want. I just don't want. I don't. The one thing I don't want is, and no offense to anybody who actually knows about this situation that might be listening in. I don't want a main event network lag spike break. That's what I don't want that. Right, and then the campaign's shot to shit, and I don't want
that. Yeah, Ray's character may feel like that's how it's going to end, but
well, no, I know, but
one of the things I need to do is the professor needs to contact Rubbermaid when she has time and have her perform a little task.
Yeah.
Whoa.
If
What?
she's willing.
What?
That sounded so wrong. I need to.
Oh, wait till you get to experience it.
Yo,
It's real
stop
quick,
right.
depending on you.
Lady Thumper, perfect. We could do that too if we really wanted to.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Perez best team ever.
Nice Futurama reference too, by the way, Lady Thumper. I appreciate that one.
Reference.
I go supervillain just to be a Nick Cage.
All right, we're getting off the tracks again.
Oh, of course we are. I think we were ever on the tracks. All right. So, oh my goodness. Okay. Who wants to go next? At this point in time, that's where. So.
Yeah, turning the baton over to the next person.
All right, I guess I'll actually do what I was planning to do with Thumper since being
Yeah, go
chased
ahead. Go for it.
pushed
Yep.
away. Um, Kid will. It would basically be a few days later,
Okay, that's fine.
and Kid will call. Will basically have been waiting around for the call from Antonia, saying what she's bought and all that.
Okay, well, she will have bought a property, and I'll find the actual place later. I like to use the real places, but we'll worry about it later.
Yeah,
Yeah, on my biggie map on the D20 map, it'll be somewhere around where it says Bonanza Road,
yeah.
south of
You'll actually
the.
have to put them down, put locations down there and stuff.
Yeah, I'll put it on there, and I'll put. I'm not positive exactly where. Okay. Um, I think. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to put them on there. You're basically going to be literally up almost exactly on opposite sides of this city, the two places. It'll be an industrial building. It'll be a former fact. Actually, instead of a warehouse, it's more of a former uh, factory building. Small, chemical company that went out of business. Um, that they would have purchased for a building,
Yeah,
and it would be a 2-story building, but it has the two basements that you were asked for.
yeah. Kid will actually assess the building himself. He'll actually go there and look inside of it, make sure it's
Okay.
okay.
All right. Well, the bottom of the building, and I'm taking this description actually from guess where, Fallout 4, uh, where the bottom of the building is it's kind of an assembly line, was an assembly line, stuff's been pulled out. Um, and then the second level is like half of the level, and then it's got windows that can look down into the main level from the second level. Like offices up on the top that can look
Yeah,
down into the other half of the first floor. And then there's, like I said, 2 levels down, and there is a working elevator
yeah.
as well as stairs, of course. Um, it is a pretty solid building. I mean, it was a chemical place, so a chemical plant. So
Yeah, it can survive things.
yeah, well, it was made with pretty thick walls.
Yeah, kid will look around and look around and say, "Well, that's pretty nice. There's plenty of places around here. Good place to build around, at the very least." I wonder if I could find a place to have a bed near.
Oh, the other thing is that this place would be surrounded by a chain link fence and would have places for trucks to drive up. So there is at least one truck door as well on the side of the building that where trucks used to back up and load.
Cool. Kid will
I'll
look
get
and
you.
say,
I'll get you a
I
drawing.
wonder what the idiot built for himself." And he'll go off and try to find Thumper since he doesn't know her communication number exactly.
Right. Well, you can still contact her. I mean, that's
Yeah, he'll all right. Then he'll actually tell her to come to this location, to
okay.
the location he's currently at.
Yeah. Let's see. Can I save the image? Yes, I can save the damn image.
Oh,
Sign in or register to save the damn image. You bitch. No, I don't want that. I'm not going to allow that. We're going to do it this way then. If you're going to be a dick, I'm going to be a dick. There. All right. Sorry, I'm playing with editing of software. Okay. Timid is typing. Okay.
yeah, she's typing in the corner.
Okay.
I'm letting her go right now.
Yeah. Well, that would be another method. Yes, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, but yeah.
Well, kid would
Okay, she is. You are being contacted over the communicator by Kid. Timid.
yeah, and he's telling you to come to a location.
Yeah, he gives you an address for you to come to as I wait on my stuff.
Uh,
And as I look at something because I want to check something, I only worked. What? No, it's supposed to be doing that quicker. Okay. All right. Come on, Gimp. Start up. Good grief. Okay.
yeah. Actually, I need to do a few long RPs with Ray. Looking at my list. So
Well,
yeah,
like I said,
through the
well,
first couple.
after we eat tomorrow night, then we get back on. There you go.
Yeah,
We can
because
do a lot of this.
after we have our talk, well, me and Ray are gonna actually have to sit down and RP for a while.
Yep.
Hopefully
Oh,
from
and
Monday, Ray.
uh, by the way, for those that have not heard, the two good newses of today. One, Mr. Tobin's financially been covered for at least a while.
For at least
But
2 years,
yeah, for
depending.
Oh,
two.
so you're financially solvent then.
Yeah, yeah. The government finally got off their ass.
Yep, the government finally got off their ass for him. And I got told today that they are awaiting paperwork, and I am going to be getting an offer from the Ogallala job. So it is official. I am going to be offered the job in Ogallala. If they undercut me too bad, though, I would take it. But there's a pretty good chance that I will, just because I've had it for after 2 years of not working. I've had it. So there is
What,
a good
you've
chance
had
I
it
will
with
be
being undercut, or you just had it with being unemployed?
unemployed.
Right, I'm just seeing where
So
you come from there.
yeah, no, no, no. So there may be a delay at some point in time with the game as I
Rearrange.
rearrange things.
Yep, get
And
ready to move.
yeah, all that fun stuff. I don't know when it would start. I don't know how much they're offering to pay yet. They did say they will pay me a 1 month salary for relocation fee. So well,
I
that'll
think get
help.
yourself relocated first, and then see what the internet coverage is, and then sort of do it test by test, and then just do
They
it
have
that way.
gigabit internet out there.
Hmm.
1 gig up, 1 gig down
Yeah.
out there. How I
Interesting.
don't know, but I got to find that out.
Elf
So
magic.
yeah,
It's
obviously.
like, yeah, I've got fiber optics, and yet still half the time when someone.
Okay, it's 10 mile. It's literally 15 miles away from the Colorado border. It's actually closer to Denver than it is to Omaha. So it'll be, like I said, interesting to see what happens. But save and then export. Okay. Okay, there we go.
All right, Dave's done. So yeah, kid will see Thumper come out of her van and see it backfire and go wave at her and say, "You like the chemical plant here? Place was abandoned and bought out. It's mine now, basically. Like I don't know who else will be here for around here, you know. But what would you need exactly? What? Oh.
Let's see, are we syncing? We're syncing. We're okay.
Oh
I know I'm doing something. Don't ignore me for the moment.
no, I heard a boop on Skype.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what that was.
That was Sumi.
Ah, that link. Oh, yes, I've seen that link. Excuse me, I have seen that link.
Enjoy the randomness that's in that story.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh
That
my
place
god.
is.
It asked me for a weather thing, so I'm like, okay, drizzle. When the sentence is the drizzle rain like rampaging bears.
Okay, so it's a Mad Libs. Gotcha. All right.
Essentially, yes. Like it gives you like all these blanks to fill in, and you fill the blanks in, and it makes a story.
Yeah, that's a Mad Lib. What we call Mad Libs. Yep, that
I
I used to
know.
call Mad.
I know what Mad Libs are.
Yeah, that's what I used to call them. All right, handout. Give me something. What do we want? We want to add a handout. Why is it always a mysterious fucking note?
Supposed to be mysterious. It wouldn't be a mystery if it wasn't mysterious.
Yeah, no.
I love this Mad Lib story. It's amazing. Like I want to share it with the world. Kind of did.
Eh, maybe. I don't know.
Uh,
No, I don't know what it was good for. All I know is that they made chemicals here once upon a time, and now I'm actually planning on making my own team separate from King. I know you probably got an offer from Lightfinger, sure, sure, because I've actually seen him, and I know you've got one from King by now. I want to know what you want, what you need. Kid will kind of rub his head and say, "I don't know what I could offer you that would be better than what they could offer you. Unfortunately, that's why I'm asking you what you want."
here you go.
Ooh, nice house.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I wanted to get that in there so you guys can see what the ridiculousness that is, there.
So he plans on giving his entire team a bullseye to live in.
Yeah,
That's fine,
exactly.
I guess.
Just about every headquarters is a bullseye. That's the problem.
Of the old,
By the way, that house is currently is again for sale for $7 million. Just so you know.
Just 7 more million and it's ours.
Yeah, yeah, different styles. Let's just call it that. Okay.
yeah, kid's place is more simplistic.
Yeah, actually, most of the bases I've ever seen in my life are more like kids. This
Well,
will be an
kid,
experience. This will be an experience. Let's just say that.
huh?
This will be an experience. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Well, Dubs' character is more built around that kind of stuff, where Kid is actually more about simplistic bases
Yeah. Whoops. 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 I didn't want to do that.
because
Okay.
he really doesn't want to have a big old target out in the middle of nowhere where it says we live here, giant giant mansion base, come kill us. He would look at that and say that. He's like, yeah, I'm not living there. I'd be better off living in the desert. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna rain. My knees are killing me. God, I apologize.
No problem.
Yeah.
Um,
I've been doing that all day long. Got me killed in all the tanks today. Dude. Mm.
Is that his actual house?
Yes. He actually had to sell it 2 years ago in real life to pay off his debts.
To the IRS.
Yep.
Wait, so he's technically as screwed as Wesley Snipes was, only he
Yes.
just had the
Yes,
balls to
but he had the money,
get
unlike
the.
Wesley Snipes, to pay off the IRS. But he had to sell off 7 of his 8 houses to do it.
Oh, so
Only 7 of the state
basically,
houses needed to be
yeah.
sold to pay off the IRS. Yeah, here's the money.
Well, the IRS can't take the eighth house. Couldn't take the eighth house. He sold off like all of his classic cars too to be able to pull it off. I mean, he
Yeah,
I mean, he
Kidwell.
went from well, his financial advisor walked off with all of his money, and so he got screwed by the IRS because of it. So, not quite like trying to tax evade like Wesley did.
Yeah, he basically he did the right thing, but he got screwed over by his broker.
Yeah, that's why you. Well, I'm not gonna get into that.
I think, in a sense, this is film stars really need to, in a sense, if companies are going to deal with them, they just need to, in a sense, have a secure tax return and then just say, okay, we'll just cream this off the top, and then say that's your tax expenses. That's what you get to play with. That's it.
Well, yeah, but when your guy that you're trusting to be able to do all of your taxes walks off with the money by
Oh
sh-
yeah, but what I'm
yeah,
saying,
that's what
what I'm
happened with
saying, what I'm
him.
saying is that there needs to be a actors sort of guild sort of company that does all that.
Yeah.
That's
Anyways, oh, Dubs is here.
Uh
It's a little late for that, but oh well.
oh.
Kid will will look at Thumper and say, Captain Jack Daniels. That's a good one. He'd offer to the.
Actually, that's a good name for him.
Mm, I know, but kid, this is Kid you're talking to. Kid will say, I don't know what you want. That's why I'm asking you. You know, I mean, you're a material person, I guess. I don't know. I don't know you much better than I know the Wolf Man. That's why I called you. Try to figure out what exactly you wanted from me. Kid will just shrug and say, "I guess the idiot has you then because I don't know what I could offer you. I could always get Antonia on the line and she could offer you up some things, but I don't know what she could offer you."
All right.
That's
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm just sorry. I'm just. Eh.
well, Sume, maybe there's a reason for that.
Oh, here we go again. Why do I not care about Ryback versus Rusev? Yeah. Anyways.
Why do you watch wrestling at all? Right now, it's pretty bad.
Wait,
Kind
what's
of like.
happening?
There he is. We're doing RP. We're doing sets of RP here.
Yeah.
Right now, it's Lady Thumper and Kid
Yeah.
are doing.
Alright, I'm eating a hamburger, so
Yeah.
All right.
And I need to do a few RPs of Joe Dubs, but it's a little too late for that. You know.
Yeah.
don't worry, I'm hungover.
Actually, Dubs in the new handout section, I posted a picture of Nicolas Cage's house.
Oh
I
yeah.
told I told him about Nicolas Cage, and
Oh
it's
wait, does Seth know about the news?
no sat what?
About who's leading?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he knows
Oh yeah,
now.
he's
Yeah.
They've already had an argument about it. You missed that. You'll have
I
to look
didn't
back
have
at
an
the
argument.
archive.
It was.
Yo, you didn't have an argument. No,
Oh wow, yeah,
kid,
you're making shit up.
kid, and our acolyte had the argument, but that's.
no Kiss is the professor.
Oh, I was kidding the professor. Okay, kidding the
Kid and the
professor.
professor had an argument for a kid. Where a kid threatened to put a bonsai tree into a garbage disposal.
So
So it got a little rough there for a moment.
yeah, I had to kind of in there, but okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. So, but yeah, in the handouts is a picture of Nicolas Cage's former house that I was talking about.
Is this like his
Fine.
actual house?
Yeah, well, it was. He had to sell it for tax purposes.
What an idiot.
Yeah, I wonder what you gonna have to sell if you get tax audited.
Nah, man, I pay my taxes.
Higher.
He has to, as a sports owning a sports team in Nevada, he has to pay his taxes. He does not have a choice.
Yep. Or the state would
Otherwise,
take
he can
over.
get he could get. Otherwise, they could take that little sucker away, and that would be counterproductive for his.
Yeah.
Man, that is a big margin of how people just see Donald Trump. He's basically dead in the water.
You you would
Like,
think that, but he still has 33% of the frickin' populace backing him on the Republican side. But I don't know why, but he is.
Especially when he says, "Oh, Katie Hopkins is basically talking
My
sense."
angle on things, Stumper, is that I feel that the group led by King is basically being led by a drunken idiot. Yeah, and that anything that's led by Captain Jack Daniels there is only destined for one place. Either the local strip club
I,
or the
I
gutter.
prefer Captain Morgan, by the way.
No,
Captain
no,
Moronic more like.
call them Captain Jack Daniels. That's what kids
Tim had nicknamed you Captain Jack Daniels, so.
that's what kids are using now. Evil stretches and said, my angles that those are the only two places to leave, either the local strip club or the gutter.
I don't like strippers.
I don't know. I don't know Mike Finger. I don't really trust him. I don't. I can't really explain why on that.
Meanwhile, Lightfinger's the one that with the strippers. Oh, anyways, never mind. Um,
Yeah, wait, that's what worries. But that things may end up that way. And he will actually grab a small rock and toss it in his hand and throw it against the side of the structure. It's not going to do anything, just throw it against the side of the structure. Yeah, I saw him back when I met Sage. He didn't say much. All I know is she told me he was dangerous. I tend to believe those kinds of things. He will shrug. And he'll look at Thumper and say, thinking you probably heard her too. So, so you know what's going down. Oh, maybe I
Trump inspired condoms.
Right. Hell right, man. I gotta make America great.
Trump inspired condoms are
He wasn't here.
huge.
Yeah,
Damn
Because
straight.
so crazy.
Gotta make America great.
my Twitter
Dominoes.
feed. Sorry, my Twitter feed just went like, it's like, what?
You gotta make sure you give her the Dominoes.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Inside joke last night if you didn't watch the
Yes.
stream.
Yep. Give her the domino. Yeah, that.
You probably sorry. Out of
Yeah.
character kid told you. You probably heard the person that was speaking to me about the to him about the up there when he went to talk to Sage, the brunette. Remember when you rolled for that timid? Yeah, you actually heard her, and kid actually recognizes that you heard her.
Yes, the buzzer's back. Sorry.
Hello, Dryer. We missed you. Did you miss us? Yes, you did. You missed us. That's why you're pooping.
You're talking to a dryer like it's a dog. Oh
Oh,
yeah,
you should have
dryer.
been here before that.
It goes off every 5 minutes from
No,
now
but I'm just
on.
saying about the bonsai tree and him having a
Oh, yeah, the
bonsai tree.
bonsai tree. Yes.
I said
Yeah,
spicy
you missed
chicken.
the
It's
part where kids threatened an inanimate object with destruction, and another character took it way too seriously.
Oh, we're all right. Okay.
Summer's
Uh,
still typing. She just needed to be retold it because her a chair squeaked.
Good point.
I think it was my chair this week.
Yeah, your chair does squeak quite a bit. Mine doesn't anymore because I can't go back in it anymore. Since I
My chair
destroyed the last one.
because I sit in a nice leather chair. Yeah, at least until I get my new computer chair, and then we'll be breaking that sucker in.
By the way, Dubs, they haven't sent it yet, but they are going to make me an offer. They sent me an email.
Nice, congratulations, man.
So,
Yeah, my financial situation's stable too now, so it all happened on the same day.
Dude, I
I
prayed and
told
it
you that
happened.
I
I believe in a God now.
I tell you, they haven't sent the official thing, so I don't know how much and they're going to offer, but they said it
A
should be
job is a job.
between 30 and it should be between 30 to 35 a year.
So how do you feel?
Relieved. Trust me. It's why I'm a lot more active right now than I should be because I should be tired right now. I'm not. I can feel the adrenaline pumping in me right
Gotta
now.
break out the fucking chocolate milk, man. Since you don't drink
I
alcohol.
I drank the chocolate milk earlier today.
There you go.
I, I, I got me a.
Hey, chocolate milk is because of the sugar in it is my premium drink now. So
Uh, I went down to the local food store and got me a craft soda.
yeah.
They sell $3 for a 20 ounce glass bottle.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I almost
basically made right here in town, so
Oh, it's a local.
expensive as
Yeah.
shit.
I almost killed a customer today.
Oh, hey. That was always impressive.
Dude's a fucking retard. Got on my face. I said, "Sir, get away from my face, or I'm putting you in a fucking crossface." You don't understand what a crossface is, so
I do. I do.
All too well. I've had them applied.
Yeah, Ray, didn't you used to do wrestling
Yeah,
at one
in
point?
high
Yeah.
school.
Yep. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I
most
was
people when
I
they
was
hear
the backup.
crossface, they think the pro wrestling crossface.
Yeah, I was the backup 105 wrestler.
Ah.
We actually had an amateur wrestling class in middle school, but
gotta
not one
watch.
in high school. My state, once you get to high school, all they care about is either basketball or football.
I gotta watch Ant Man.
Nothing else exists. Not tennis, nothing. So guess what happened to the guy that could hit tennis balls so hard that they would go through chain link fences off of the first bounce.
I could do that with my when I had a good throwing arm. I don't anymore.
I could do that with my throwing arm too. I still can actually.
Yeah, that was my claim to fame.
I was hitting tennis balls off my racket so hard off the first bounce that they would go through the chain link fence.
Nice.
And everybody's like, "Is that out? Is it in?" And they're just looking at it like, "My God!"
I could make a mean martini.
What is a not a? God, that's just horrible. Okay.
Level up.
No, it's survey says.
Survey says wrong.
A kid will say, "Yeah, I understand. I don't really remember much myself. Well, all I know is where I came from. From I was pushed here. I hope I'm doing the right thing. Some people believe that they're doing the right thing. Other people will just trundle blindly, thinking that doing their thing for others is the right thing. Who knows? Those, when you help people, I guess you're doing the right thing. Some people are blinded to that sometimes. And
I knew it was only a matter of time. Somebody's finally come out with the multi-tool vice grips.
Oh yeah, I saw
Craftsman did
that.
that years ago, I thought. But they
As
make the
long as it's not made in China.
yeah, Craftsman makes their shit in China anymore. It used to be made here in the U.S.
Mhm.
That's when
Having tried to use a Chinese style vice grip and having it break on me.
Mhm.
the Chinese don't do their stuff right. It just breaks.
All made in Taiwan.
Well,
Well, all the good metal goes to the military, so anything that's metal based out of China is not worth a crap. So so
Oh, this vice grip was badly designed from the get-go.
mhm. Okay.
all stuff made in China that's tool based is badly designed. I'm actually surprised they can fix anything over there sometimes.
Well, the problem with vice grips that were made here in the U.S. is they made them too good because I have two that were made back in the '60s that are still in great
Well,
shape.
we make our shit to last forever and ever.
Well, back then we did. Now we don't.
Yeah.
You could drop a nuke on that old stuff that would still survive. It would be
And
perfect.
and 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 that's why it's in Fallout 4,
Uh-huh.
completely untouched.
Yep,
Same with half of the TV ditter shit that you find in the damn game.
yep, that was made to last forever too.
Exactly. Exactly.
They still make Twinkies to last forever. No, ads it will.
What I can't remember what they call Twinkies in the Fallout game. There is Twinkies in the game, but they call them something different.
Sugar bombs.
What?
Sugar bombs.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Well, no, sugar bombs is actually corn pop. Is
Corn
breakfast
Pop,
cereal. Corn pops
They're called
breakfast.
something cakes, I think.
Yeah, they're called something cakes. Yeah.
Tasty Cakes or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. That's
Yeah.
it.
We actually have Tasty Cake brand down here. They're terrible, absolutely terrible sweets to buy. They're not worth your money.
Yeah.
No, I'm dead serious. They're basically the off brand of the good stuff. Why spend $1 or why spend $2 on the Tasty Cake donuts when you can
Uh,
spend $3 on the
Joe,
good
she
stuff?
typed. She's waiting for your response, dude.
Yeah,
Sorry,
she's.
You said Joe Thumper typed.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was about to say I didn't do shit.
I don't know if we'll be quote unquote working for her, but we might be. I don't know. Like I said, and all the only reason I brought her up is because she might be able to offer you something I cannot at this time. I mean, this is all I really have right now. What resources I can get.
I have a feeling I'm gonna be the only one on my team.
You're not the only one. You've got Ray.
Yeah, you got raised.
You got Ray, so you're already up a step. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
like I explained a little bit earlier before you showed up, Dubs. I can work with a double team. I can work with 3 teams, as long as you all show up at the same time for the damn combat battles. I don't care.
shit. We just turned into the WWE fucking E, man, with these stables. God damn it.
I was going to say, okay, who's legal? Shut up, you damn buzzer!
Hello, Dryer again. Did you miss us? Yes, you
uh,
missed us, didn't you?
And survey says, wrong again.
Dryer missed us. That's why it closes.
what? Let me explain real quick what's going on with that dumb dryer. Just because it buzzes every time it changes temperature setting, and I'm using permapress, so it goes from low to medium to high to low to medium to high to get the wrinkles out.
Gotcha.
And every time it changes temperature, it buzzes. So that's why it buzzes to death. It's not just one constant temperature. So,
Yeah.
but considering how wrinkled my shirts were, I needed to kind of do that. So that's why you're giving me the buzzer.
We don't. I don't mind. It allows me to do jokes about the fire
Yeah, yeah.
and treat it like a dog, like it needs to be treated.
Okay, Simi. No, not a problem. I understand it. It's
Yeah,
late,
it's
so.
perfectly fine, so man. Oh God.
I think it's unacceptable. You need a mic. You can't. I just have to be that guy, the opposite.
Yeah, just of course.
I wasn't paying attention to the chat for when Thumper required the set that last time. Thank you for reminding me, Dave.
No problem. I just you were going off on a tangent, and I was like, well, not like we don't already do that all the time, but this is still more focused than my usual uh,
It's more
RP.
focused. It's more focused
And
in our
the
wrestling.
kid will look at
It,
his wife and say, if you get a mansion, it'll be a giant bullseye. This really isn't a bullseye. Now, is it? It's a place in the middle of nowhere. No one would think of it. Now, isn't it? It's just a place nobody would expect. Everybody expects the heroes to live in a big mansion or in a tower
Damn
or on the
straight.
center of the city surrounded by spotlights. And this is something
It's the
most
only way
people
to be.
expect but in the abandoned chemical plant. Plus, it's got 2 floors below ground, so even if the top's destroyed, something will still be there.
But being famous is awesome.
That is a superhero.
Why is Sume going after me? I didn't say anything bad about it.
I don't know. Maybe
Bad dog.
might have misheard something. Yeah, hit him with the newspaper. He'll be fine. Um,
Kids will actually laugh and say, that's true.
I don't have any rashes.
You yet, Dubs, yet. Your character does not have any rashes yet. That's the proper definition for that.
He's taken immunity from diseases.
She slept with my assistant. Just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Touche. Touche.
The only time Dubs has slept with anyone was back when he got with those two ladies of the evening at the
Those weren't ladies of the evening. That was a major movie star at the time the head of the UFC.
no, I'm talking about back at the casino, the other casino,
Oh, the casino. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
where he failed all the.
Oh yeah, when he failed all of his checks to perception. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, back then I wasn't talking about
God,
that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Shit.
I
Sorry.
remember those days.
Oh, Ashley looks like Olivia Munn, by the way.
Got it. We'll work on that while we're talking. While they're talking. Okay.
While we're reading the.
Yeah, I could do this with Thumper.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is this
No,
is
I.
more of a this is more of an entry free RP between me and
Right.
Timid. This see how this would work
Time's
out.
up.
I think it's working out quite well.
Yep.
Server says no.
I'm sorry if I'm taking up people's time.
No,
That's okay.
no,
I'm just being the peanut gallery.
no.
Well,
And
I could quickly do my get my favor from Andrea real quick.
Yeah, no, we could do. Yeah, well, yeah, we can try to do multiple. We can do that.
This
Sure.
could be interpreted wrong, but we're going to
um,
go to
Kid will
Andrew's
look
room.
at Thumper and say, "Well, that's about all I wanted to ask you. It's up to you. I know you've got other offers and it would really be up to Antonio. And I know you find fun is different than my fun, but that's about it for mine." He will shrug and, and
Right.
now I wait now Ray can get started on his stuff.
Yeah.
Mine should be, well, depending on Sask, should be real short. It's his reaction that could be.
Sass, you there?
Say it.
Yeah.
Basically, I'll knock on your door. Hello,
Andrea opens up and thinks, "No, God,
it's the professor. He looks like he's holding a cooler. May I come in? You can keep the door open if it.
Kid will
Wait,
not be here at this time. He's over
no,
at the.
I was just gonna ask
Yeah.
that. I'm thinking, hang on, before innocence.
No,
It's like,
kid's not there right now. He wouldn't.
No,
Be there.
kid's not there. Kid's not there. Kid's
Doesn't
talking to
matter either
Thumper.
way.
Kids would be talking to Thumper right now.
Yeah.
Andrew, let him in and be like,
Well, I can. What I need is a slight favor. It's something I can't do on my own, but I need you to apply a medical device to an area on my back, basically moving it onto the seventh chakra to help. I need to make a few changes in terms of my abilities and personality.
I knew this was coming. That's why I'm laughing. Sorry.
God damn, Olivia Wilde.
What?
I found my assistant.
I thought you said Olivia Bunn, or you said
I'm
Olivia
changing
Wilde.
it. I'm changing it.
Oh god damn it! I'm in the middle of finding a good fucking picture, and you. Okay, anyway. Okay, we're gonna go Olivia Wilde. All right, that's fine. I'll just I need to make change. Need to
just,
make a change.
just a slight difference.
No, that's just need to.
They're both dark-haired.
I know. I'm just looking. I'm looking for. I'm looking for something specific. That's why I'm like.
Then yes, Thumper smash that. Siri, what does smash mean? No. she in a business suit? I gotta find that.
Dave,
Yeah,
if you read the chat, you'll notice that Kid gave Thumper the card for Antonio. So
right,
so that'll
right.
be an RP that Thumper can do with Antonio. They're at
All
the
right.
time and see what Antonio can offer. Well, Kid will, after giving Thumper the card, say, "Well, that's about all I can do from my end. I'll be here cleaning this place up, I guess, for now. Now, probably head back to my temporary home for the evening."
Got my like penises.
I might have a picture for you, Dubs.
There's a picture of Olivia Wilde with her mouth on her forehead.
Nice.
It's scary.
God, she likes low cut shit, doesn't she?
I want you.
Well, yeah, I'm a good point. Nope, that's the wrong person. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. What the fuck am I doing? Stupid Google. Why did that picture come up? Dumber than shit. Oh great, it would be a HuffPo pick.
It was one night, and I gave you a lot of money for both of you to enjoy.
Kid will actually accept that of the ride back to Andrea's apartment, so he'll
All
be
right,
heading home early.
all
So
right.
so he'll probably come in on that event if it's still happening.
Nah, it should be short term. You probably
Yeah,
would.
it shouldn't last.
I'm
Basically,
just.
like I said, need to have him hand him the acid resistant gloves, reach into the cooler, pull out a well, what looks like a piece of lichen that's been merged with a piece of fungus, and the gloves aren't for that. Just in case you happen to touch the demon poison in my body.
Not the bees, no.
And he'll remove his shirt, and you'll see a diagonal slice going from the shoulder blade down to the waist. That's about oh 3 to 4 inches wide, depending. And the scar, so to speak, is black in color. And he'll basically pull out a diagram of where to put the piece of lichen slash fungus onto the seventh chakra on the back.
Not being funny, is this basically just screwing me weak or something?
Yeah, it is. You weren't there. You weren't
I
there last
know,
week,
but
so you're getting. So you are getting screwed.
okay, it's just basically because it's like twice, it's like 2 times, it's like, oh, okay, we'll just fuck with you this week. Like,
I'm not trying to fuck with
no,
and
I know, but I'm just like, you bastards, and I'm like,
Wait, see, since you weren't here last week, this all piled up.
no, I get that I wasn't here for the story, but do you have to just basically, are you just doing this on purpose, just to just basically sort of say because you weren't here, we have to fuck with
No, no,
you?
no,
No.
No,
no.
it's
Ray,
you're one of the
Ray
few
has
people I
planned
actually
this for
trust.
4 weeks, so don't worry. This is not. This has been something Ray has needed to do for 4 weeks. Trust me. I've been.
Right? Be aware that I have Asperger's syndrome, and this will just be like one of those times where just I am not seeing a psychologist. I will probably have to reevaluate that after this. I'll be
No, you don't have to be a
I'll send you
psychologist. All you
all the
have to
pills
do,
that I'm no longer taking.
it's a. I cannot put that in the location because I can't reach back that far.
He has this all diagrammed out. It's just sad, guys. Okay.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's like I'm just getting this vision of Jeff Goldblum and the
It's like
And the demon poison may not affect you. There's just I'm just
Demon
taking
poison.
precautions.
Got so many sexual innuendos going in my head. Stop it.
Yes. Stop right now.
And actually, there's nothing sexual about that.
I
No,
know,
But,
and
I
it's
know
just
that.
my
I'm
mind.
just saying
yep.
I'm just thinking of
Well,
pepper
that's
pot
your
like
mind,
iron,
Mike.
and it's like, ah, God, it's boss.
The dominoes. By the way, that picture. Are we going with she's pregnant or
No, no, that was just that was her that was the quickest picture I found that actually had an outfit that actually would be more appropriate. I didn't. I'm not going with the pregnancy thing. That's not, no. And this is a different character, anyways. It's just she
because
looks
it
similar.
ain't my baby?
Yeah. No. Thank you, but it's not. The dryer disagrees, obviously, but other than
No, I know, but it's like, Ray, hello, Dave. Here I am at.
Sucker's baby.
that.
Eh, kid wouldn't care either. That's the thing, Tennis.
Yes, yes.
He doesn't care how fast you go or what laws of the road you apply to or ignore as you are screaming down the road, however fast that man can go. Go.
Roads where we're going. There ain't no roads.
So, do you agree to perform this slight task for me?
Andrea will look at you and think, what's in it for me, and for what the love of God, why me?
Giggity.
Because you're one of the few people I actually trust to do this.
If you're having too much fun with this, I'm basically saying I'm done. Because if this just gets to the point where it's like,
No, don't,
It's
Ray.
something that needs to be done because I made a mistake in my abilities and personality. And if it was something I could perform myself, I would. And there's no way in heck I'm going to ask my assistants to do this.
I dare ask why. She will
You
then
know, your
press.
character could always wait until kid comes around and he would do it.
Can you just shush?
Miserable.
I'm trying to get the courage to do this. You said, shush.
There should be no danger at all to you.
Oh, I, I'm talking out of character for a second.
No.
I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get the mental picture out of my mind and just do it. And it's like,
You're basically taking a piece of lichen and
I know,
moving
but
it, moving it
I'm
on
just trying to
Groot.
get, just basically just trying to get all the
I
crap.
know. I realize that. I
Yeah, and
know.
kid's just not helping at the minute. I'm just like, let me just think of what I need to say and just get it over with. No offense,
I
Joe,
need
but
to
I'm just,
talk to Demos.
I could say
Sumi.
so many things, asshole jokes, but I'm not saying. Let's put
please
it.
don't, please, because
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just
I'm
at the
being a
point
good
where I'm
boy.
just saying I'm just wiping my hands. Andrea then huffs and relents and says, "Okay," just basically in a sense, golfs up, and then picks up the piece of lichen and says, "Do I need anything else? Do I need to know anything else before
Nope,
I do this?"
just follow the diagram and just move it over there and it should attach itself.
Andrea's still a little bit hesitant, just basically sort of just has the piece of lichen in her hand with the rubber glove, and basically then without, even though she knows what she's doing in a sense is basically the same as science from dissection, but at the same time she didn't does she's never performed it on someone that's living. So it's She slowly. She does as she's instructed to.
Okay.
Okay, as you get the lichen close to the back, all of a sudden some green shoots shoot out and attach to a part of the black scar, for lack of a better terms, and it all of a sudden just kind of attaches, and you can no longer tell where the lichen was or where the skin is. But it just kind of meshes into the black in the skin and disappears.
Actually, Lady Thumper, that's exactly the way I'm envisioning what's going on. Yes, I agree 100% with that.
Yep. Yep.
We're
It's
doing a
that
personality and
I'm,
skills
I'm
change.
gonna keep quiet because
Sippy.
I'll be bad if I say anything
All right.
right now because SAS will kill.
And
All
then
I can
I will.
say is that King, don't make any jokes of this. I'm serious. I'm just being out of character, please, guys. I mean, this is awkward.
I'm being
Stop.
good right now.
No, I'm just saying in
No.
general, please, for the love of
No,
Christ.
I'm not. I'm not saying any.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
just saying
being.
the joking, and I'm just saying it. I'm just putting
He's
it out there before.
no. He's sending all that stuff to me in Skype, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm joking. He's
I
not.
know,
Okay.
because I've had weirder propositions from other people for role playing. I'm like, I'm just bad relationships.
And as way to thanks, I will hand you a study sheet for one of your finals.
I don't think the reward paid off for the risk. I'll just say that.
Andrew would just say thank you, and just says, if you need to do it, find someone else. And she slaps, so like basically pulls the in a sense not the surgical glove, but in a sense the black, the chemical sort of glove, and just slaps it against your face. It's like,
And I will thank you. And if there's anything I can assist you with in the future, let me know.
she'd say, oh, there will be. You will pay back big time.
Well, I
Now
just
Andrea will spend the next 3 weeks plotting her revenge. It
No,
all will be right
she'll
for
just wait for it to be.
All right. Okay. With that wonderful event, uh,
ten.
it's 10. It's 10 after
10
10,
yeah.
and I know Ray's got to go to work in the morning and everything. So we will call it here. Thanks. Next week. Okay, here's my plan, guys. Just so you know. Okay, next week, of course, is Star Wars Day. Um,
Oh,
but
yeah.
um, I'll run again that day if needed. The week after, if I get to the actual offer like I'm supposed to either tomorrow or Monday, and I do accept it, I'm probably going to have to kind of like beg off for running for a couple weeks because of
All
the
right, that's fine with
eh,
me.
trying to figure out what I'm going to take, what I'm not, and clean this damn place up.
Yeah.
Um, which is in a gigantic disaster zone right now. So, but I could probably do, RP in between and whatever single person
Right.
stuff for the during those times. So I'm assuming I'm going to be starting to work in January. Now, at the work, if I do again, I'm saying if it's probably more like when. Uh, Beginning of the year, and I actually am out there working. The first 5 to 6 weeks, as I find out, they said 3 months, but the other person, the trainer said 6 weeks, would be a regular 8 to 5 job, and then I would go into the shift the different the night hours. Um, and I am going to try to get Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off in the night hours, so I can still run this, and then I can also start running the other games that I want to run.
Okay.
So that's my plans.
So
Plans.
EOT confirmed for the next year. Uh-oh.
No,
It's
no, that's not that bad. Yeah, until next year. Yeah. But next week I'll run again, depending on if people want me to.
I'll be here.
Again, yeah, because like I said, it's Star Wars Day, and I know Wednesday night we're gonna do something, right? Right,
Yeah,
Dubs?
we have
Yeah,
a little Star Wars. Like, I'll record something of us discussing
yeah,
stuff and
yeah,
things.
and change, and I'll be playing SWOTOR. So
I'm Battlefront.
yeah, and Battlefront. So yeah,
Okay.
Sume, that'd be great. And we need to get another one-on-one. We need to get a one-on-one, Sume, between you and Ray. That's the that we can do that during the week or whatever when you're available and Ray's available. So, but
Yeah,
we'll
Ray's
talk.
probably gonna be busy tomorrow evening with me.
Yeah, tomorrow evening might be busy, but Saturday I don't know what you work or anything, and so. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So, all right,
Okay.
guys, thank you very much. I have this will auto post now on Facebook. By the way, I did make a playlist underneath my David West LTFNGR YouTube for Riftstorm Chaos stuff. I don't have everything hooked into it, but I've made a playlist so you guys can find it all. So I will talk to you all later. Thank you,
Alright,
and thank anybody who's watching this later on YouTube.
that's your
Uh,
waitress.
and if you're interested in the game, I do have two more games I want to start running. So let me know. Thanks.